You broke me already.
You're right there. You're back into the swing of things.
Robert is also here.
I am also here. This is true, yeah.
Austin is also here.
I'm also here.
I figured it was time to split you guys apart as if you were two autonomous individuals.
That's generous.
Yeah.
Well, it would have helped your case if you didn't answer that question at the same time. Either way, we're going to play some Afterbirth Plus, and then in our middle section, we're going to play some... third section is going to be golf with your friends. Middle section is going to be Ultimate Chicken Horse.
Why'd you do it in that order?
Because I forgot what the middle section was, but I knew that it was somewhere in my memory. So I issued a command to my brain that was like, hey, brain, get that. And while it was getting it, I said golf with your friends, which I remember.
Buy me some time.
That was in my RAM, exactly.
Oh.
Nick, how was Ireland?
Well, let's get the Isaac run started, and then we can start the show.
You know, I
mean,
really
usually...
appreciate that, Nick. Thank
No, we're
you.
doing everything out of order, right?
No, yeah, that's the third part, and then we're gonna do that.
All right, so I'll tell you about Ireland, and then after I'm done, we'll talk about the seed.
Okay.
Please.
How does that work for you all?
Please.
I already in LSS mod, so
on Monday's show, I already had to play Isaac by myself. Everybody else played freaking Space Beast Terror Fright in the background.
That's weird. I have a seed now if you want it.
All right,
for
all
Eden.
right. Eden seed.
Oh, I just
Ready to
spaced
Eden
on
my
Eden.
seed?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You gonna be eating it? 1ZMR.
Okay.
GJZR.
Beautiful. Someone in chat said, I'm watching Arrival and this might dead ass be the stupidest movie I've ever seen.
wow.
Look,
What?
I can understand thinking it's a little pretentious, but at the same time, you ever seen like fucking Dude, Where's My Car? Like, I'm gonna say stupidest movie
That
ever.
movie has some of the best writing we've ever seen. In
I really
cinema,
enjoyed
so.
that movie. It made me laugh my ass off.
You're
Look,
being
that's
a little
fine.
hyperbolic here, Ryan. I mean,
No,
come
but
on.
it is stupid. Like, it's a stupid movie.
Wow.
Yeah, stupid movies are okay sometimes. No?
Look.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, they're great.
I enjoy stupid movies, but Kung Pao, Enter the Fist. Yeah.
Literally, Kung Pao is the stupid movie that you enjoy.
Can I
Yeah,
ask
and
you an
it's
honest
terrible.
question? Like, I know we have to ask Nick about Ireland as well, and I'm looking forward to that. Have you ever, obviously this question is not for Rob, have you ever almost lost your car?
Josh
yes, I
has.
have. Yeah.
I don't think I have. I mean, I've lost my car in an accident before.
Right,
but,
yeah, it's
Oh
a
my
little
God.
different.
Yeah, no, but I've never lost it.
I forgot where I parked in a parking lot once, but that was resolved very quickly.
See, usually I only do that by one lane. Usually I'm like, didn't I park here? Or was it one lane over? I usually lose it.
I, like,
Never had it stolen. If that's what you mean.
we went to the ER, like, a month ago, and then I was parked in these, like, parking spots, but they were going to expire. So eventually I had to, like, go move, and I parked on the street. But I was under duress, and I was like, I didn't remember where I parked, and it was just on the street in, like, downtown Vancouver. And I was like, well, 3 in the morning, time to go for a walk, I guess. I found
I
it
can
pretty
totally
quick.
see myself doing that.
I found it pretty quickly, but I was like, damn, dude, next time I should, like, take a photo of the intersection or something, or, you know, just remember it. That would also be good. It was pretty,
Probably just remember it.
I
Need
mean,
one of those tracking tiles, put it in your dashboard somewhere, and then you can find it through your
I
phone.
was kind of like, can't the government
Hi.
fix this for me? Like, I was kind of like, how? Come on, I can't be I can be pretty stupid sometimes, but I can't be the only person who's ever almost lost their car because they forgot where they parked in a city. Like, I'm not saying it's a high percentage chance, but
Just remember to cross street like a real man.
that's what I
I
should
don't
have
park
done.
in the city, man. I don't think I've ever parallel parked before, actually.
I'll
might
do
be a
anything to
problem.
not park on the street. Like,
Yeah.
I'll do anything. I'll pay $100 before I'll park on the street.
I've parallel parked before.
Yeah, but have you parallel
You can't
parked?
drive!
Have you
Well,
parallel?
yes.
In what context did you parallel park? Was it a busy New York street with like tens of thousands of people honking behind you? Hey, you know, schmohawk.
Well, you're not allowed to parallel park in Manhattan or anything. Like, not really.
So where did you parallel park?
In, around where I live.
Is this a Rob story?
I mean, it's not really...
Did you steal a car, Rob?
In like the
I
suburbs?
stole a car. Yes. No, not the suburbs. It was, I mean, it's New York. When you're not in Manhattan, it's not like crazy.
Why do you
super
say it
busy
like
all the
that?
time.
Manhattan?
What?
Yeah, you said
Manhattan.
Manhattan.
Manhattan, that's what it is.
Nick's the one who just came back from Ireland.
Manhattan?
It's Manhattan.
No, that's
Chris
Mario.
Kattan.
is what you're doing right now. It's Manhattan. That's what it's.
No, it's Manhattan.
No, it's
Man in a hat,
Manhattan.
and
If you went to a cocktail bar with your friends, Samantha, Carrie,
Right,
you're almost there.
I see where
got
this is
it.
going.
You can do this.
Oh,
We believe.
Meredith?
Is it the Golden Girls
Meredith,
now?
you mean?
Who's the other ones? I know all the actresses' names. I just don't know the characters' names.
I don't think Carrie. Isn't Carrie just the name of?
That's Sarah
maybe it
Jessica
is
Parker.
Okay, yeah.
And
never
then
mind,
Kim
yeah.
Cattrall is Samantha.
Right. Yeah. Oh,
And-
there's Barbara and Susan.
Sandra and
Actually,
Rita.
no, isn't Susan one of them actually?
No.
Maybe.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Sex in the City,
Sex
obviously.
in the City.
Oh, of course.
Never been forced to watch Sex in the City before?
No.
You're missing out. It's a great show.
Okay, wait. Chat, I need you to figure this out here. What's red-haired lady from Sex in the City? What's her name?
I'm gonna guess Betty. That's my guess.
Charlotte
Absolute-
and Miranda.
Probably
Charlotte and
Charlotte!
Miranda!
Yeah, you are correct. You are correct.
Charlotte.
Those are the two.
Thank you,
And-
chat.
See, Meredith, that's pretty close to Miranda. You can see where I was
Yeah, it's
getting
close.
at there.
Yeah,
Charlotte,
she was
I
like 80
totally
years
forgot.
old.
Yeah. But Meredith's not that old of a name.
That's an old person.
What about
name.
Meredith Vieira?
She's an old person.
Yeah, but so was the lady who played Miranda.
Hi, Lynn.
Anyway.
Not at the beginning. Yeah.
All right, Nick, how was Ireland?
It was pretty good.
Sick.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
So I had some mashed potatoes earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, what'd you do?
Well, I mean, the primary bulk of the vacation was mostly just like hanging out and watching Game of Thrones, which I know Ryan would probably rather not talk about, so I won't dwell on that part.
Ryan would be
wish
furious if you went to Ireland just to watch Game of Thrones.
you know they have it in America.
Yeah, but they don't have my girlfriend in America, and I like watching it with her. But we got a lot of nice dinners, and we hung out a lot, and we also did a couple escape rooms, which was the first thing for me. Met up with some of her friends, did a little bit of traveling around Ireland. All in all, it was a lovely, very tranquil, enjoyable time, and I feel very rested and relaxed as a result. I can't wait to go back. I love Ireland.
Yeah?
It's good to
Did
hear.
you eat a lot of Irish food?
Yeah, that's what
Not
I'm.
that much, honestly. We had just like food, just like all kinds of food. We even had pizza a couple of times.
How?
that sounds
Wait, don't
stupid.
tell Dan.
Don't tell Dan.
I did tell Dan. I tweeted it at him, actually. I sent him a picture of the Irish pizza.
And this is there's a thread
He
of
didn't reply for a
conversation
while.
here. What is on the Irish pizza? What kind of pizza did you get?
We got, all right, let me see if I can remember.
Sounds like it's a
Green
long
peppers,
list. Okay.
green peppers, olives, pepperoni,
Oh.
sweet corn, onions.
That doesn't fit on a
I
pizza.
think that was it.
You know what? Jess has told me about corn on a pizza as well, and I was equally incredulous about it. But
Fine.
I could see it being good.
Well, I think like this is an opportunity for Canadians and Americans to finally agree, because like we don't do corn on pizza up here because that's sacrilegious. But then like in Asia, they love it. They're all about.
Really?
They're all about corn in general.
Euthanasia?
I mean,
Yeah, are they all about euthanasia?
Wow.
I mean, depending on the country, the birth rate can either be very low or extremely high. So I guess many of them are for the euthanasia. Yes. I don't
Lynn
like corn on a
said olives,
pizza.
Oh, I forgot mushrooms. Okay, that was it then.
Mushrooms.
Is there a point where there's just so many things you can't taste any of
That's
the
too
things
many
anymore?
vegetables, to be
That
honest.
was
with you.
fantastic.
You take a
It's
bite,
a-
you're like, oh, it's mushroom, pepper, onion, broccoli,
Pepper
corn.
onion.
This is too much.
They,
Yeah, still that.
That's a supreme pizza, isn't it? That's a supreme. That sounds
It
like
was
a
like,
supreme.
well, we got them from Apache Pizza, and I can't remember, but they had they had a
Apache
special
Pizza?
name for it.
The hell's Apache pizza?
It's a pizza chain in Europe.
Named after like the Native American nation,
Yeah,
the Apaches.
that's exactly what it is. Yes.
That is,
Somebody remember the name of what that order is called? Because we just ordered that like 3 times over the course of the vacation. Somebody in
Is it
chat probably
supreme?
knows.
God damn it! I picked up chocolate milk and I didn't know because it was Madrinas.
milk is really good though.
No, I hate
Oh,
it. 'cause then I just have I have to keep clicking on the button instead.
Oh, it was Geronimo.
Oh.
Geronimo
We got a
pizza, or
Geronimo.
that's the name of the pizza?
That's the order of the pizza that we got with all that stuff on
Can
it.
they do that?
They did it.
Yeah,
What
but
is
they're the
preventing
ones
them
who
from
like.
doing it?
We gave them money.
They're the ones who came over here and took. I was gonna say our land. That isn't really how that works, though. I think. Can they just do that? They're like, yeah, you know, we subjugated an entire race of people and then made a pizza chain based on them, and now we're profiting off their image.
Yeah,
I mean-
It didn't feel right to me either, but like I just kind of rolled with it because the pizza was actually pretty good.
Do you
And
watch
then-
the NFL at all?
yeah,
Oh, that's a
the
good point,
Washington
yeah.
Redskins, really. You
And
know.
then, like, on a level above that, I'm also offended because for all the Native American stereotypes, I don't think good pizza is one of them.
What do you know?
Well,
That's
I
the
don't.
staple
It's
of
the
the
thing, but
cuisine. So
The
I had
Irish-
to go to Ireland to eat Native American pizza. That's my story.
the Irish didn't subjugate anyone. It's all the same. Irish, British.
Oh, I'm
fucking-
sure they subjugated someone. We can find one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's got a good point.
Everyone in Europe subjugated someone at one point.
It's just
Yeah,
a,
it's all the
Every
same.
single one of you.
Irish,
You know who you
British.
are.
it's just the way of the fucking world.
It's the curl of the burl.
We're subjugating people right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every Saturday, I'm like, hey, you guys want to go out and get some good subjugations on? and my friends are like, yeah,
In-
dog,
in Manhattan?
absolutely. Yeah.
How many syllables can we remove from
Let's go to
Manhattan?
It's been
Can we go to-
Yeah, Manhattan.
Man.
Don't you fucking forget it.
I live in New York, goddamn city.
Yeah, but you call things weird. Yeah,
It's also called a gyro, chat.
Yeah,
Come
gyro.
at me.
Hey, do you want a gyro? Could I interest you in a plain pie instead?
Rob, how do you say badminton?
Badminton.
It's almost been mitten. It was close.
You wanna play
Yeah,
some
badminton?
badminton?
Well, actually, badminton. Yeah, it is sort of badminton.
Lynn says, "I'll subjugate your ass, Ryan."
Whoa.
Ooh, wait.
That's
Got
pretty
him.
hot.
I mean, I'm not that like necessarily interested, but it doesn't sound that threatening. I'll
We're gonna
say.
get some
Wow.
freaky shit on the show today, huh? This is like some serious fetish
In many
shit.
ways, that would be good because I would be free of the subjugation my ass has over me, which is basically like whatever it wants to do is doing, and I just got to enable it. If it's like, hey, take me to the bathroom so I can poop, I'm not gonna be like, no.
Dude, you gotta teach it a lesson. Be like, no, 5 more minutes. All right,
Yeah.
you can wait.
Yeah, I gotta poop right now. I'm gonna wait 3 hours.
Why didn't you go poop before the show?
I don't have time to poop before the show. The show was. was
That's
on
right.
the
You
show
take
5
800
minutes.
years to poop. I forgot.
Well, yeah. Also, like I knew I was on like 4 minutes before it started. So.
Is there
You
no
know.
Dota to watch today?
Oh, is there not?
Well, I mean, that was on Monday's show. I was like, I gotta poop. And then we had like this appointment that we had to be at. And then Kate, you know, she got out of the bathroom like 10 minutes before we had to leave for the appointment. And I was just, I'll just wait till we get back. Till I poop. And then we got back like 10 minutes before the show. And I was like, I'll just wait till after the show. And then after the show I was like, I don't really have to poop that much anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know where it went, to be honest
Went
with
right
you.
back up into your stomach.
Guess
to
it just
redigest.
body just consumed it for more fuel.
There's,
Body's
you have
lazy
like a
about that
few
kind of
different sphincters along the course of your large intestine, and I think it'll get slotted back behind one of them eventually if you just keep pushing it back.
But like, does it stay there forever or what?
No, it ratchets back for a while until it like gets pushed forward again.
Oh, all right.
thing. I would say your sphincter is definitely ratchet. Yeah.
Is that where that term came from?
Ratchet. And
Yeah, from
stank.
your sphincter.
I knew a kid at school who would never poop at school.
I don't blame him.
Oh,
Dude,
dude, I wouldn't either.
dude,
I never.
if
If you're the
pooped at school.
pooping kid at school, you know how much shit you have to deal with.
There was like a 10-year period in my school career where I didn't poop at school.
I didn't poop in school.
I didn't do. Who poops at school?
I actually remember specifically that like in the 2nd grade, I pooped at school. And then I don't think I did it again until I had like a gastrointestinal emergency in junior year. And it was like a landmark moment for
about
me. Because my identity was built around not pooping at school in my own
Yeah.
head. And I had to compromise that belief or shit myself.
It's amazing the things that people don't know about you until the last moment.
Yeah.
Like your whole
And
identity
you
is
die.
based around not shitting, and that just never manifested for years.
It's very true. I mean, when you define yourself as, you know, as inaction, it's hard to demonstrate it, I guess.
I didn't start pooping in public like places. Well, I should say bathrooms, not places.
What? That's
but not just out in the open willy nilly or anything. But I didn't start pooping in public bathrooms until I was in college and I was forced to.
I still don't. Only if I have to.
Well, live in a dorm where the only bathroom is the one your entire floor uses, and then you got no choice, man.
The upside, though, of public bathrooms is that you're really not very much responsible for what happens to the toilet after you leave.
How is that an upside, though?
If you fuck that toilet up, you don't have to deal with it.
I've never had that scenario happen in real. I was talking about this with like Dan in a Hearthstone episode 2 weeks ago. I was like,
really?
If you go to a public bathroom, I feel like there's like a 20% chance that whatever stall you walk into was fucked up somehow. Like,
yeah.
It's shoved. There's just toilet paper shoved into it for no reason, or like someone took a big shit and then just like left it in there and did nothing about it, or piss all over the seat and just walk away. And like, I don't get why you would ever do that.
Yeah,
I will never forget. I was at work and there were truck drivers at my job. They'd come in and leave, and he used the bathroom.
What?
He didn't just destroy the toilet. I have never
salted the earth.
I had never seen a poop that big before. I was legitimately worried for his health. Like,
but he didn't flush.
He didn't flush. It wouldn't have fit. It was bigger than the fucking pipe. I'm not.
Oh God!
Jesus Christ!
They should use him as the toilet, is what you're saying. Like,
girthy.
Ever seen? I wondered how it was even possible. I questioned whether or not I was dreaming. It was just horrible.
You thought you were still on the plane because the poop didn't fit the pipe.
It was like, how did that poop? If it doesn't fit the pipe, how did it fit his pipe? I don't understand.
His pipe was bigger than the pipe.
Yeah,
Maybe
it had to have been.
You shouldn't judge him about it.
so like on the one end of the doesn't give a shit spectrum, there's like
He gave a shit.
there's the irony included, I guess, but there's the people who were like, yeah, I took a shit in the stall and I just didn't even flush. It would take me a fraction of a second, but why?
No,
Let someone else.
He knew.
I don't mind the shit being in there. The next person minds they should flush, right? And then there's
And
me.
he's like, oh, that's not gonna. He just didn't even bother.
I got
Turns
back
around,
from
walks away.
McDonald's like a week ago, and my hands were full, and I dropped my soda on the sidewalk, and then I was like,
no.
I took the napkins out of the McDonald's bag and sopped up the spilled soda on the sidewalk. I'm not saying that everybody else is what's wrong with the world. However, at least flush the toilet.
What? What would have been the proper best procedure to go about with? Ask for someone to mop it up, or ask for a mop?
On the sidewalk?
On the side?
Who am I gonna ask
they
for
would
a
have just
mop?
shot it with a hose.
Knock on someone's door? Excuse me.
No, the McDonald's. I mean, they would have like shot it with the hose.
Yeah. Do they have a hose on hand ready
They
to
have
go?
a
They
hose.
must
They
have
will.
a hose.
They gotta wash down the driveway or the parking lot area.
I don't know, man.
I mean, like,
you don't
if I
think they have a
spill
hose?
something in a restaurant, I'll clean it up. But the sidewalk?
No, you can't say it'll evaporate, chat, because if you said that, your shoes are gonna stick in it.
I didn't want somebody to step in it, you know?
You guys need to come to New York and see what true dirtiness is,
Yeah.
because you have no idea, really.
Well, I've
Right
actually
there
been
is dirty
to
stuff.
Manhattan.
Why do you think they took all the vowels out of Manhattan, man?
Just got stolen and everyone was like, somebody else's problem.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm replacing those damn vowels.
Minuten.
Did you guys see that the secret room and the second secret room are in the same room?
My God.
What?
I've never seen that before.
That's incredible.
I don't know what you mean, to be honest with you.
On Catacombs 2, the room before the boss, to the right is the secret room, to the left is the second secret room.
Oh, they're not the same room. They're just off of the same
They're
room.
off the same room. I've never seen
Okay,
that
okay,
before.
okay. I was like, I thought you walked into a room and it was like a secret and a second secret room.
No. That'd be some Afterbirth plus shit.
Yeah, that was, I mean, what?
Ayo.
Question, what does 2 dice room do?
Rerolls
No one
all
knows.
consumables on the ground.
Alright, I did it.
I was talking about this in an episode like 2 months ago.
I will never remember them.
Half of
Ever.
those rooms fucking suck a lot.
Yeah!
You're like, okay,
Half?
well,
It's like all of them.
the 1 and 6 room are at least interesting, and the 5 room is interesting. And the 4 room is kind of interesting. So maybe not even half, but like a third. The 2 room is like, hey, if you got some pennies on the ground, we'll make them not pennies. And then the 3 room is like, if we got some pennies on the floor, we'll make them not pennies. Just make them all cooler. 2 in particular is just stupid. You spend 2 keys to maybe get your keys back. Bombs are healing.
I agree.
5's a good one. 5 gives you more stuff if you're not.
5's fun. I like
Yeah,
Except,
that one's
you know,
good.
unless you want to go to the Hush, in which case, you know, good luck.
There's a mod that just writes what the dice rooms do in the dice rooms. I could really get that.
Ah, that's a good idea. I should get that too. Also, I'm smoking this run right now.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, it's
not
going
bad.
pretty slowly, actually.
Well,
Yeah.
Austin, you're on your own run, aren't you? Or did you?
Yeah.
No, I'm on your
Oh,
own.
okay.
Yeah.
Did you guys get angel rooms?
No.
No, I got really shit devil rooms. Fucking multi-dimensional baby and demon baby.
What's your problem with multi-dimensional baby?
Nothing, but when he's by himself, it could be a lot better.
Whoa, it's a half soul heart, half red heart.
Yeah.
My God.
They stole that from that one mod.
It's also known as a
Binding
ghost
Isaac.
ball.
Community remix.
That's the one.
So what happened while I was gone? Anything good?
Trying to think, like.
Any
There's a
other
new president.
moments?
Have you
No, I
heard?
said anything good.
Ayo.
Got him.
Good one.
Suck that, Trump staff.
No,
I'm
actually,
sad.
like, no more Twitter. No more Twitter, please.
Yeah, for real though.
Never again.
I'm trying to think, like, what happened while we were gone?
It's the
We had,
For
like,
Honor video.
me, Malf, and Josh had, like, one really, really bad show, and then the rest of the
Oh.
shows were pretty good.
That's good. Play any new games?
No.
Or
For
just
Honor.
stick to the
Play
tried and
Dungeon.
true mostly?
Oh, yeah, For Honor, and then there's that new Conan O'Brien game where you can see your
Yeah.
butthole.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
Make the boobs different sizes, I heard.
I played like 6 hours of that.
Why?
You know,
Wait, you can see their buttholes too?
They have, like, a little X, like if you're drawing a cat butt emoji.
Oh, that's not realistic.
I don't know.
Did you know Far Cry Primal actually has shitty assholes in it?
but like it has like shit coming out of the
You can see in like when they fall over. Sometimes you can beat them up in the upside the head with a rock or something. They fall over and their like kilt thing goes up, and you can just see their shitty assholes.
Like, there's actually shit in the asshole.
They're mudded up.
I hate that phrase.
Mud it up.
You got a case of the mud butt.
Mud in Manhattan.
That's what you call when you mod your name to the
Sleepless in Seattle and mud in Manhattan.
Yo, once you guys come to you'll enjoy how people say it.
It's the Hutton of mud.
That one show was so bad. Yeah, but it was like, it was bad, but it was good bad. It was like a train wreck of a
Good bad.
somewhat decent show. It wasn't boring. It was just like a disaster.
We will call it Batang.
Oh yeah, Nick, I know you'll really enjoy this
Bad
news
wrong.
specifically
Yeah.
for you. They added a bunch of new bit badges on Twitch.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, I knew about that.
So
They
now,
should add more of those like celebration how many months you've been subscribed badges because those are actually useful.
There's a
Wow.
Shots fired.
That wasn't shots fired.
The
No,
bit
I agree with
badges are
him.
cool. I like the bit badges.
They're not especially useful for me, but I think you knew that going in.
I feel like if you
Yeah.
donate $10,000, Twitch should like send you
A
like
plaque.
Yeah, I actually agree. In many,
Yeah, they should, honestly, yeah. Like a fucking Saudi prince.
like that's
Wow.
crazy.
They can even wait 8 months to send it like YouTube does.
Wow. Yeah, does Bears have his yet? He got 100,000 subscribers like 10 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
It was
that
like
long?
right before I left. So yeah, 10 years. It's
Oh,
been a
no.
long while.
No, it's
What else?
Mathis's evil eye.
Oh no. What else
Sorry,
did you
go
do in Ireland, Nick? I mean, the pizza thing, it's a good anecdote that for some reason it's called Apache pizza. But
Yeah, I don't know why. That's just the
Whenever you
name.
order it, or whenever you order another pizza,
choose
that
your
pizza
next
appears.
words carefully.
I was trying to make a Hearthstone joke. It was.
They-
Oh, okay.
I know I don't want to keep railing on the pizza thing, but they did have like 20 different types of pizza all named after Native Americans.
I could probably name maybe like 5 Native American nations. So.
What
There
was
was
the
one. There was
Sioux
like a
Nation?
Hiawatha
Okay, yeah.
Okay, that's a person, not a nation.
There's yeah, I didn't say they were all nations. I just said after Native
Oh,
American.
uh-oh, that's a problem. Do they have like a Pocahontas or something?
That I don't remember. Geronimo, I remember. I remember what I just said. Hiawatha.
The Huron.
Yeah.
Don't
Did they
remember
have
that.
Do they have the Sioux Nation? Like, what would be on a Sioux
Yeah,
Nation pizza?
Algonquin.
Yeah. That's in my area.
Well, it's really their area, if you want to get technical.
It's a good point, yeah.
Manhattan.
We went to the aquarium in Galway. That was nice.
Sick.
I got to see some weird fish that like wanted to hang out with lights. They would like pop out of the water and like wiggle their faces around. It was kind of cool. And we went to the beach there, like where the Irish wind blows you in half. That was pretty sweet.
That sounds pretty odd.
I'm saying it with my sort of sarcastic voice, but it was actually like a really fun adventure sort of thing. We walked up the coast for a while, and the wind was so strong you basically couldn't walk because it was pushing you back. It was an interesting moment.
Pretty cool.
Very refreshing.
Yeah. They should just open up like a spa. Charge people like $100 to enter, and then be like, yeah, it's the wind spa. People will leave. They'll be like, wow, I feel so energized from being at the wind spa. I don't even know you can just get it for free.
It exfoliates the skin right off you, I think.
Oh, Jesus.
I had my first Irish coffee. Lynn's drip feeding me all of the things that we did.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That was
So you had a bunch of
fine.
Baileys in it?
No, it was just like whiskey in coffee
Okay, okay.
with like a foamy head.
Yeah, I like foamy heads.
Oh, nice. Walked around a few cathedrals, explored a few towns and places. Went to the IMA, that's the Irish Modern Museum.
Oh.
It should be, sounds like it should be called the IM.
No, of art. I didn't
Oh,
say
okay.
A.
You left out important.
That is the important bit there, yeah.
This one sucks.
Oh, it's like pretty okay.
You guys should have took my seed for fucking NLSS mod.
Oh yeah, I forgot Rob's got the totally different seed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm like Guppy. I got like a million things. It feels good, man.
Emma Watson. That's pretty good.
I got an anecdote. It's not about
All
Ireland,
right.
though.
Dope me.
So I follow A&W Canada on Twitter because, you know,
Nice.
why
The
wouldn't
root
I?
beer chain.
Right?
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Oh, I think I remember this.
And then, like, I keep following, like, I don't know why, but whenever they get, like, a customer service complaint, they super tweet it. You know, like, the opposite of a subtweet. So, whenever they reply, you know, imagine if you, like, tweeted Delta Airlines, and you're like, oh, the guy next to me smells real bad, and then, you know, they were like, well, we're very sorry for that, you know, we practice a smell-agnostic environment on our airplane. You know, you get the idea.
Yeah.
But I think they're getting, like, real smarmy about it. Like, they highlight, like, the worst comments that they get and then respond to them in the nicest way, and I'm almost losing support for them as a result, I think. Like, they had one, like, their thing is they're like, we raise cows and chickens with no hormones. And then someone goes, on Twitter, they were like, well, what do you do with the sick cows and chickens then? You kill them! And then they responded, oh, actually, you know, we have an animal doctor come and look at them, and if it's determined that they'll not recover from the sickness, then we remove them to a different farm that doesn't supply our meats. And then you're like, you know, you're right, I guess, and that's really cool, but at the same time, why don't you brag about us some more?
So I guess super tweeting it is their way of just kind of like pointing out that
Rubbing
somebody's
it in.
being a dick.
Yeah, exactly. And then, but then they're getting in hot water, honestly, because they used to sell one of the few fast food chains that sells a hot dog called the Whistle Dog. And then about 10 times a day, they have to tweet, yeah, sorry, we took out the Whistle Dog. And then I look at like all the tweets that are complaining about it. It's like, what the fuck, A&W Canada? What happened to the Whistle Dog? It's the only reason I went to your stupid store. And
The
then,
only reason I'm still alive.
That's like the love for the McRib.
Yeah.
Does ever have a McRib?
Yeah, they're okay.
I have
They're
not had one, actually.
Very great. They're not very bad.
I have had one like somewhat recently. It's disgusting.
Robert.
Oh.
This is real gross.
I think when we were younger, we had different standards, maybe.
No, well, yeah, because like when I was a kid, I was like, yeah, this looks dope. This is great. I like it. And then, but now it's just like, half of it has like that microwave thing where half of it's just like hardened and crusty.
Oh, God.
And it's just like the sauce is just non-existent. It's just, it's gross, man.
Just
Good reaction.
Yeah.
I just want the double XL chalupa from Taco Bell, man. Where did that go? Everywhere I look, people in chat would be like, "Oh shit, yeah, dude, the double XL chalupa, that was legit." And it's like,
That was
never
special
returned.
edition, I thought. Limited edition.
Yeah, it was like for like a baseball promotion, but like, it was so good. It was so valuable too. It was like $4 for this giant ass chalupa.
Very valuable.
I want that
You guys
too.
hear about the double large Big Mac that they made recently?
No.
What is the double large Big
It's
Mac?
what is it? They call it the Big Mac Grand or something like that? Grand Mac? it's got-
Daddy Mac?
It's got patties the size of the quarter pounder. So they're not the little hockey puck discs. They're like much larger, like a Whopper size.
I actually did not know that the quarter pounder had larger patties than the Big Mac.
Mmm.
It's
Well, it's a
much
quarter
larger.
pounder. Kangaroosta! Sorry, hold on.
So it will hopefully fill you up if you're into that kind of thing.
Yeah, but like a quarter pounder will fill you up too, right? I mean, it's like an 800-calorie sandwich.
You guys still get burgers from like McDonald's and stuff? I want to get a burger from like Whataburger or
Look,
Wendy's
we don't
or
all live
something.
in Texas, buddy.
It's like Wendy's.
In Canada, well, yeah, but is it next to the McDonald's?
I mean, usually, yeah.
McDonald's is
Usually that's-
ubiquitous. Wherever you go, there's a McDonald's. So some people only have that.
Yeah.
I also, I forgot that, I mean, this is going to sound insulting. I don't mean it this way. You would, be like, I want this, I'm going to drive to that fast food restaurant. Whereas, if I'm like, I'm hungry, there's a McDonald's. That's my reasoning. Like, if the McDonald's is right there, and the Wendy's is, 300 meters away, I'm going to the McDonald's. 9 out of
Really?
10
I don't
times,
know.
anyway.
Usually, I don't know. I've never had the problem of like, oh man, there's only a McDonald's here. It's usually like McDonald's, Jack in the Box, and then like a chicken place. It's like I'll take the chicken place or Jack in the Box, usually.
Hey, Austin,
What's up?
you love Chick-fil-A.
I do.
Do you know why you love Chick-fil-A?
Mostly their
Like
politics.
how they make... Well, I mean, do you know what they do to their chicken?
They fry it in peanut oil.
Well, I mean, yes, but also... the
Got him.
other thing...
Why don't you just tell him what answer you're looking for,
They
Rob?
brine it in pickle juice.
Oh.
Which is awesome. Yeah. Which is
Oh,
what gives it its specific flavor.
it's good.
It is good.
Best.
Actually.
That actually ties into something that I was going to say to you, Austin, which
Okay.
is that the reason I get the McDonald's burger, it's like 80% for the pickle.
The pickle?
The
I don't
pickle.
know. Is it like they have better pickles or
I
something?
don't know, it's
or-
just like a warm pickle. Doesn't show up that often, and I like it. No
I'm
jokes.
with you.
That's fair, man.
Wait, you're
I'm
after
not-
a warm pickle, not a cold one?
I've had enough cold pickles in my life that I feel like a warm pickle is just nice.
No, McDonald's pickles are good. The thing that's weird on a McDonald's burger are those little onion squares.
Oh, those are fantastic. I
I'm
can't get enough
for
of those.
yeah.
I kind of am too, but then why are they little tiny onion squares?
What are you talking about?
They've
Why?
been diced and then
Yeah, but
placed
they're,
in the
these
frying
tiny
simulator, and
They're just tiny little. Why do they make them?
Are you asking for a strategy behind it?
I do want to know. Yeah, what is the? Is it more palatable to people to eat?
It's
raw
a better surface ratio of a higher degree of onion coverage.
I also feel
Yes,
like
so.
there's no risk of you biting into the burger and then you got a tough onion slice and you pull out the whole onion on your bite.
Right.
I just don't appreciate onions on burgers, man. It makes the whole burger taste like onion. The whole thing.
Oh.
That
Yeah.
only sucks if you don't like the taste of onion.
I mean, I do, but I don't want it over encompassing
what,
the
fucker? I
entire
like it.
burger. If you like it, I ain't gonna tell you not to eat it, but I always have to be like, no onions, please. I would like to taste the other things inside the burger.
No, Austin, I'm with you, dude. Raw onion, if you get that full disc,
Don't
which is
ever
what
call
I
me
assume
that
you're
again.
talking about. You know what he's talking about, the full disc of onion?
Yeah.
It overpowers it, man.
Nah.
It does.
Nah.
Oh my god. Oh Jesus.
Did it overpower it?
I tell you what, I'm drinking cold brew coffee, and I've been using this French vanilla creamer, and it all kind of congealed at the bottom of the cup, and so I just drank a mouthful of
You
that.
got the jizz shot at the bottom.
Yeah, it was delicious, but it was also just like, damn.
Yeah, I always mix my coffee just because that happens. You let the cream sit there; you'll get a very sweet sip at the end of the coffee.
So they call it in the industry a very sweet sip.
Is that what those stir sticks are there for? I'm being real with you.
Just played an entire womb floor on one heart, and I just walked onto the spikes.
You also died to the spikes?
Yeah,
I died on the spikes too.
the run was so bad, dude.
I just didn't point it out because it was so dumb.
Wait, Tomo's pregnant?
No, Tomo's not. That'd be weird. He's a boy cat.
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
boys can get pregnant. Didn't you see the Schwarzenegger movie?
Yeah, Danny DeVito's
Predator?
in it. Yeah, that's the one.
Danny DeVito got him pregnant.
Yeah, Danny DeVito impregnated Predator.
I don't want to kill the momentum of the stream, but I think we can
I
all
do.
agree. Thanks, Kangaroosta, for the
Yeah, no kidding.
seriously,
Like,
yeah.
Kangaroos,
For real,
though,
though.
reply to the emails that we sent you to find out where you live so we can send you something nice. Like, don't be, concerned about it, like us selling your identity for one, but also, secondly, it's not going to be that nice. So you don't need to, you don't need to be like, oh, that you don't have to do that. We have to do something. It's not going to be like a freaking Mercedes or something.
Can it? If we all pitch in, it could be a Mercedes.
If he donates enough money, it would be a Mercedes, right?
Yeah.
Buy it for himself through you.
He's a pink badge in my chat. That's the new one.
Yeah.
Pink bitch.
Pinky beach.
I have another anecdote.
Yeah.
Is that what we do? We just say we have an anecdote.
I have an
anecdote.
So Kate and I were on the, the SkyTrain today, our version of the light rail transit, and there was, I don't say this to stigmatize mental illness. There's a lot of mental illness in Vancouver.
Whoa, all right. This story's starting off.
I'm
I
just
always
saying,
know how this sentence goes.
especially in downtown Vancouver, there's a lot of people who are, not quite all there. Something's gone wrong, et cetera, et cetera. So
bit
this is
pinkish.
not necessarily just to make fun of this guy's mental illness, okay? I want that to be out there right off the bat. But then, we got on, and we're only going 4 stops, and this guy is like, swear to God, if anybody gets on this fucking SkyTrain with a backpack, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Says on the, and he just gets louder and louder over the course of his one-stop ride. It says on the fucking train when you get on, take your knapsacks off. Next time I see someone with a knapsack on, I'm putting my knapsack on, and I'm gonna fucking knock him over. And he's just getting, increasingly irate.
God.
Then he's yelling, and he's like, anyone who wears a knapsack on the SkyTrain, this is where it gets a little sad, must be stupider than I am, and I have a fucking brain injury. And okay, we're like, all right, and then he gets off, and what's great is that he gets off.
That's gross.
The person who gets on and stands in the spot where he was standing is like a 6'8" bodybuilder. It's like -4 or something here, and he's wearing shorts and a t-shirt. I don't know what to show off or because his muscles just generate that much heat. And he has a backpack on and stands right at the door. He got replaced with a dude that first off would have, good luck trying to knock this guy over. And then secondly, embodied everything that he hated about society. It was
a very Seinfeldian story. I like
it was a beautiful irony that I enjoyed personally. But also, we were kind of I'm not even wearing a backpack, but I hope he's not talking about me.
That reminds me of, you guys see that Reddit post of Jason Momoa recently?
Oh, with the bodyguards.
Yeah. Where it's like Jason Momoa looks like his bodyguards are the mini bosses that you have to face before you. But seriously, when you see his bodyguards there, it's just like, Jesus Christ, that man is massive. He's gigantic. Who would fuck with that guy?
No one. Literally no one would.
How much would you have to be paid to pick a fight with Jason Momoa?
Well,
how much are the medical bills going to cost?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, that's a good point, yeah.
And it's also what does pick a fight mean? If you gave me $100 million, I'd run up and punch him in the face.
Really?
He's probably not going to kill me for doing it. I'd split the money with him.
Yeah, well,
He
all
might kill
right.
you by accident.
No, if he punches me once, I'm confident I could survive a punch from Jason Momoa.
Probably one.
I was gonna say, if I get knocked down and I'm like unconscious and he hits me in the head again, I'm done. But I'm relatively
Punches a freaking
confident.
skull like a cantaloupe at that point, right?
He strikes me as the kind of guy, he'd only hit as hard as he needs to hit, you know? Once you have, like, true power, then the only way you can exercise that power is through restraint, so... or something. I don't know.
Where he gets what gets at.
All right, I have another Ireland anecdote.
Oh,
if there's
please.
more
Okay, yeah,
anecdotes. So we went to, or wanted to go to the movies at one point. Which
Is that a problem in Ireland? Like,
It turns out, yeah, actually.
you gonna put your name on a list or something?
We were looking for movies to watch, and
Right.
we were surprised by the incredible dearth of movies. And we're like, well, I haven't seen Star Wars still, right? So, like, that's
Yeah.
got to be the thing to see at this point,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
since most of the other ones are off the table. Turns out, biggest place in that city did not show Star Wars anymore. But, you know what they did show?
New Resident
Fucking
Evil.
Sully.
Oh, wow, that came out like a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
What? Really?
So that's odd to me,
Yeah.
and that's the extent of my anecdote.
Oh, did you see it?
We didn't go to the movies, no.
Okay.
You should have seen. I wanted. You should have
I've
told us,
seen
like,
Sully
how big-
already. I've
Well,
seen it.
yeah, but don't you want to know how big the crowds are? Like, I would have spent tickets to see
They're
how many people are in the
gargantuan.
seats. Yeah, like, what if that's like the most popular movie in Ireland? You know,
I
you
don't
find
know.
out it's packed. Like, oh, sorry, tickets are sold out to Sully.
Yeah.
8 p.m.
Oh,
30th week in a
shouting in all
row at
caps.
number one, Sully.
Lynn says we get stuff after you. I know, but it's just weird. Why Sully, though?
That is strange.
That's like way later though.
Well, Tom Hanks strikes me as like a safe export, though, right? Is like you're gonna be
Yeah, everybody
stoked.
loves him.
Yeah, maybe you're not gonna send Sausage Party to Europe. People hate Seth Rogen or something, but
I mean, are there any good movies out right now
Yeah, Rogue One.
besides Rogue One?
There was what's that other one that people are?
Sausage Party.
No, there's the new Harry Potter thing that people.
Oh,
want to
Incredible
see.
Beasts.
Oh, Fantastic Beats and Where to Drop Them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
That was like what, November though?
something like that. I mean, we saw that.
Was it?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
because we saw that. Or sorry, we saw that at the theater when we saw Arrival. We didn't see the
Oh.
movie, but we saw that people were like wearing their Harry Potter scarves and stuff, and being like, "Can't wait to see this movie."
Dude, I'm really excited for that DVD train because I'm gonna watch Arrival, Doctor Strange, Fantastic
Yeah.
Beasts.
Me too. Yeah, I can't wait.
I haven't seen any of those.
I know.
Me either.
They're all gonna be out at the same time. It's the dream.
Yeah, wasn't there? Did they have like Moonlight or Manchester by the Sea or something?
I don't think they had either of those.
Nah,
Actually, speaking of things coming out, like April. I was talking about it today.
something.
Apparently, April. Well, yeah, I'm going to talk about April and how it's going to be a great month for television shows.
Oh yeah, dude, I know the Good Wife spinoff starring Christine Baranski called The Good Fight comes out on CBS Digital.
That is a joke, right? Like I don't know enough to know whether
That's
that's
not a joke.
that's not
You're a joke.
All of that is a joke?
That's amazing.
Even the name?
You got a problem with Christine Baranski? She was the
No,
best
it's
part of The Grinch.
No, the name of the show.
The Good Fight.
The Good Fight.
The Good Fight.
It just
This is a bad name.
slightly
It's a bad name.
Twisted off of The Good Wife.
You got it right there.
It's just strange.
What is
It's
this? Some
Dr.
kind
Strange.
of good fight?
What shows are coming out that Rob's excited about? Is it the new Orange is the New Black yet?
Doctor Who, Better Call Saul, and
Oh, Better
Game of
Call Saul!
Thrones. Yeah,
And what was the last one?
Game of Thrones.
Nope, that's June, dude.
That's June.
Oh
June,
yeah, they're
dog.
having a late release. Well,
Everybody
still,
knows that.
that's when it normally would be.
It's November
so
in
still
Ireland.
2 shows.
You can't just say because when it used to be is reason to be excited about that month.
I'm excited about April for Game of Thrones. That's not playing.
That's
I'm
strange.
excited for April 2022 when the book comes out. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, still hasn't released that, huh?
Must be pretty fucked up to be George
Oh, yeah.
R.R. Martin, though. Because, like, people, when they meet him in real life, they must be like, hey, come out with that book before you die, please. It's, like, really, as a human being, like, a horrible thing to have to
Yeah.
hear all the time. It's like, hey,
You're
you
a
fat
vehicle
sack
for
of shit.
this-
You geriatric
There's a-
fuck. I really hope you can come out with one more product I can buy before you kick the bucket.
There's a group of people who are legitimately like they crusade of anger at him. Like,
Oh no.
they are very unhappy with the fact that he hasn't completed the book yet.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that episode of Orange is the New Black where Crazy Eyes writes the romantic fiction story, and then everyone just wants nothing but that. And then they sort of like dehumanize her by the end because they just want her to write the thing so badly.
Yeah. No, I remember that. That was one of the last episodes I watched in season 3.
I didn't watch any of season 3. I stopped halfway through season 2.
I stuck through all the way to the new ones. That was alright.
It's a good show. I just got bored of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it got bored of you.
Probably did.
Shit.
Chat says Dublin isn't even real.
Well,
Where the hell was I?
You were in Lubden.
Alright, I like Lubden.
The, well, Better Call Saul, Doctor Who, Capaldi's last season. I mean, hey, it's exciting. There's got to be something else coming out in April besides The Good Fight.
I heard Moffat
What's your
stopped
problem?
writing Doctor Who. Is that
Yeah,
true?
this is his last season.
Is that good?
Good.
That's good, right?
That's good, yeah. It's, like, it's good.
It's good.
Did you guys know that when you
about
say Moffat, I think of the Canadian Hanson knockoff, the Moffats, that were really popular for like 3 years up here?
I didn't know that.
Yep.
I think of the Muppets.
Yeah, that's a good show.
Never seen that show.
Oh,
Never
is there an
seen
owl in the background?
Muppets?
Hoo-hoo! Hoo-hoo!
What are you hearing?
I thought I just heard an owl in somebody's mic.
Nope.
Really?
Did not hear that.
I didn't hear that either.
You okay, Nick?
Dang. Nope. Hearing owls, apparently.
That doesn't
seeing
sound
birds.
so bad,
I'm
really.
too far gone. Throw me in the trash.
I'd like to hear some owls sometimes.
I almost never want to hear an owl.
Why?
Yeah?
Just-
What's the problem with owls?
Well, if I ask to hear an owl, then I want to hear an owl. If I'm just hanging out in my house and I hear an owl, that's a fucking problem, isn't it? I gotta call somebody. They gotta call the city. There's an owl in my house.
Oh, what, you assuming it's in the
Owls
house?
can't be
Well,
outside.
where else was he? Where else
Yeah,
is
Be
it gonna
outside
be?
your window.
Yeah.
I live in a
Do
city.
you not have trees?
Hey, maybe you have a patio?
There's urban owls.
It's like a
Yeah,
tiny
there's
one.
urban owls.
There's no urban
It
owls
could be on the
here.
patio.
There's absolutely urban owls.
There's no
There's
urban
urban
owls
owls.
here.
Look,
There's
there's
urban-
a movie about it called Urban Owls.
Yeah, they keep
15
them-
minutes away from here, urban owls. Here,
They-
no urban owls.
They keep them at urban owl fitters.
That's a good one.
I know what the owl was now. It was because I got the dog tooth and it barked at the moon.
Ah.
That's what it was.
Ow!
See, if I heard a howl, I'd be like, hey, cute dog around somewhere.
Well, you were talking, so I didn't hear it very clearly.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
thought it
Hey,
was
this
an
is my
owl.
fault.
I
You
didn't
got
even
bark
say
at the
you
moon.
shouldn't talk.
Yeah, Ryan, why don't you shut the
Jeez,
fuck
I
up? How
didn't
about
realize.
fuck all you?
Like,
Honestly, like,
it's about time. We finally getting it out there.
r/NLSS circle jerk drama alert.
I love
Hashtag
Drama.
NLSS crew splitting up? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark?
Manhattan.
We're not going to talk about drama.
What you got there? That's a big
Urban
old box
owl?
of tea.
I want some
Kate,
tea.
what's your tea count?
pretty high right now.
Oh, you guys will be happy to know I purchased some granola bars.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
I'm
what
seriously like so happy that you've chosen to consume energy to fuel your metabolic processes.
Why should we be happy about that?
Cause this dude, he's like, hey, let's do like a 4-hour stream, and then I'll be on the whole NLSS, and then we'll record 7 videos, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Oh, whoops, I didn't eat anything all day except like at the end of the day, eat like one 2,000 calorie meal, and then start it all over the next day.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't that far off today. I did have some leftover mashed potatoes today.
If you're only gonna eat 1 meal a day, it actually has to be like engineered in laboratory to give you all of the nutrients that you're missing out on.
It's the astronaut ice cream. You should just eat a box of that.
Yeah, that's,
I would happily do
Soylent,
that.
right? That thing sponsored
Yeah.
all the streamers?
Yeah. Oh, they sponsor streamers now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hoffer's sponsored by Soylent.
Really?
Yup.
Gamer
Soylent.
fuel.
G Fuel is the one
That's-
that I was thinking of.
Soylent is people, right?
Well, in the movie
Yeah.
it is. They chose like a very strange.
Yeah,
Why
did
would
they-
you make your name
yeah.
after Soylent being people?
Maybe it just is people.
It probably
Also,
is
Rob,
people.
how are you not sponsored by them, considering how much you want to eat people?
Yeah.
that's got a good point.
Well, hey, somebody get me in touch with the Soylent people, and I'll eat some human
I'll
flesh.
eat them.
Yeah.
Soylent
exactly.
actually like you guys perhaps like from the way that I speak privately, are gonna disbelieve me when I say this. But Soylent as a product embodies a lot of things that I think people should not be braggadocious of. Like, for example, hey, you ever been too busy to eat a piece of fruit? Rather than taking like 10 seconds out of your day to eat an apple, why don't you just drink 6 of these a day and then, get to work at your $40 million startup?
You ever eaten a raspberry? It takes literally 1 second to put it in your mouth.
You gotta go buy it. You gotta, take the groceries in. Is it annoying?
You're
right?
getting the groceries anyway. The fruit's
He's
just a
right.
byproduct.
Not if you're getting Soylent.
How are you getting it without the groceries?
Oh, Amazon
They're sending
delivery
it to
probably.
you? All right.
Actually, when I was younger, I had considered, like while I was in college, I considered buying one of those survival packs that have like a year worth of food.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's economical.
Yeah,
I
it's like
kind of feel that way.
Yeah, you can get it at Costco for like $2,000 or something, and then it's...
That wasn't college, Rob. I think we talked about that in Magic.
It's entirely possible, yeah.
I think we were coming up with like the budgetary concerns required for if that was a good idea, like value-wise or not.
I mean, I could see that being a Magic conversation.
I thought
but I did also do that.
I thought I saw that it was like roughly like $7 to $10 a day for a full year's worth of food. So, that's...
It's even less than that.
That's
honestly.
pretty good, although you can get better. And then you add in the convenience over top of just being like, hey, it's dinner time. Open the box.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah.
A meal 341. Yeah.
Dinner time. Open the box.
Yeah, the cats are going. They're going crazy, dude.
You heard him? I didn't hear that.
Maybe they want some
Garbage.
soylent.
They want some food, but like, if you ever want to hate your pets, try to restrict their diet. Okay, it's like the worst thing in the world. I'm not sure, to be honest with you, if the juice is worth the squeeze, man. Like,
Do your cats go like extra crazy when you're about to feed them and they know that you're about to feed them? 'Cause
Yeah.
my cats they'll do the meow thing, but they'll do the meow, wow, 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 wow. Like they'll just like accentuate their
Become a
meows.
dog?
Bow, bow, bow.
I don't like it because like
noises.
these freaking cats, like, they think they own the place. Like, on my office, I have to walk by where their food dishes are to do anything. Like, if I want to go to the bathroom or get some water, I have to walk by the food dishes. And then Ruka waits out there until we feed him. So he'll be there for like 3 hours. And then when I walk out, he sounds the alarm. And Tomo gets up from his hibernation and is like, oh shit, food time. And he like runs out and meows at me again. And I'm like, nah, I'm just taking a piss. Sorry, dinner time's in like, 4.5 hours. And then they just bother me all day.
Why don't you just feed your cats, you evil man?
Well, it's for their own health, I want them to.
They don't know that.
I want them to live a long time and have sleek, healthy bodies. But
Ugh, that's a strange choice of words, to be totally honest with you.
Sleek sexual cat body.
Is there something to say? Something to tell us?
they like refuse to just be normal. Like Ruka comes in here and then he like bites a cord and I go, get out of here. And then I close the door and then he just like scratches the door for like an hour.
Oh yeah, I hate that. People say put like lemon juice or something on your door, they'll stop scratching it.
No, then they'll start eating it because they're being starved to death.
They're not being starved. Everyone's like, why don't you just feed them an hour earlier? That's how they get into your head. You start feeding them at 6 p.m. and then,
They're
a month
training you.
later,
Yeah,
they've
exactly.
gotten one extra meal out of it.
You should let them train you, though. At this point, might as well. I don't know. I'd be a terrible pet owner. I would like totally over-treat my dog.
It's very
If I
easy
had a
to do
dog.
that.
Yeah.
They really reinforce you with that it's a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
So it becomes very easy to overfeed and overtreat your dog.
All right.
Yeah.
Rarely will they be like, you know what, man, I've had enough.
I have
does that one
finished my run.
Oh.
How are you guys doing?
I mean,
I'm in limbo hell. I
I've
think
already
I'm
beaten
done with
her.
Isaac.
Ooh.
I'm on the womb, so I'm ready to go whenever. I don't mind.
Why not just put food out so they can eat and not bother you? Because you put the food out and then they eat it all.
What?
That's the situation. You feed, it's
Eat
dinner
it
time,
all?
you feed them. They eat like 50% now, and then they eat 50% over the rest of the day. And then, like, it's not like I'm like, okay, dinner time's over, I put the rest of their food in the trash. Like, we feed them once a day, and they run out of food like 18 hours after they eat, and then for the next 6 hours, they're like, I'm going to starve to death. So...
Why don't you get one of those automatic food things for the cat?
The dishes with a timer.
I
And
don't
then
want it
you
to,
don't
like-
have to be the one responsible.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
they're
don't
no
want it
longer
to be
beholden
like
to you.
linked
They
into
have
like
now a food god.
fucking Taiwanese botnet or something like that. And
Yeah, man. You see
DDoS
Black
my
Mirror,
fridge.
dude? It'll end poorly for sure.
I don't want to like be away and then get like a text from my feeder that's like, give us $50,000 or we're not gonna feed your cat.
Your
Right?
cat never eats a cat.
I'm okay with doing stuff manually.
I never even thought of that as a reason to be concerned.
I mean, like, my cats, I just leave the food out, and if they need more, I refill it, and it's that. Except just, it's weird. Like, one of my cats stopped, I can remember, he stopped eating dry food, and I was really worried about him. I was like, oh no, what's wrong? And I had to start feeding him wet food, because it was all he would eat.
Oh, he
And then
trained it.
come, like, a week ago, like, after feeding him wet food for, like, 2 months, I bought a new brand of dry food for the other cat, and he was like, oh shit, new food, and he started eating it.
Nice.
But-
I forgot what this is.
But he thought it was wet food, so he was just swallowing it. And I
Oh,
was like,
no.
you
Oh.
dumbass, stop
What?
doing this. You can't do that, you're going to choke. But eventually he realized, oh yeah, I can chew and eat this. And now he's eating dry food
You
again. And I
forgot
don't,
what textures are? That's
I-
weird.
I don't know what's wrong with this cat. He's a fucking idiot, but I love him.
All right, I'm running ads and
Let's do it.
I'm gonna open Ultimate Chicken Horse.
Oh yeah, that's what we're playing second,
That's what we're playing
Yeah.
second here.
in case you were concerned.
In the meantime, as well, I'm gonna do shout outs. Bet you didn't miss this part, Nick.
I'm gonna do mine at the end. I've got a bunch too. I'll wait till the end. Sorry, everybody.
Fuzzy Peach Man, cognitive dissonant. Wait. Oh, I hate with Streamlabs. Sometimes it just grabs your mouse and is like, you
Yeah,
can't
she
use
moves
this
it all willy nilly.
anymore. He's like, you can't use this anymore. Just make a bigger scroll bar. Just make a bigger scroll bar,
I
dude.
agree. I think
Okay.
you should fix this thing.
I don't know anything about web development, unfortunately.
Oh.
If I made it would look like it was your fucking bank's back end thing. When you're like, oh, I'd like to move some money into this account, and they show you like this 1940s World War II era computer screen they've got. Or have you ever tried to like return
Fallout.
something at a Best Buy, and you're just like, people still make programs that look like this?
Yeah, it's like the Fallout hacking.
Exactly. It looks like a Fallout terminal. Cognitive Dissonant, Dudok22, My Name is Not Snake, MC GTR Rick, Dead Dogs I13, Nearly Dutch, Kluska92, Trusty Old Patches, Jake Monroe, Shlomo122, I Has a Carrot, Polaconer, The Steel Gamer, Sir Jiba, Fidel Castbro, Too Many Toastas, Country Hat, Join213, Squiver, Wild Brown Rice, Mini Pyro, Ryan the Redwood. How did they know what they named me in college? ID319, The Hasmo, Noah.com, Surreal Lemming, Dire Straits 827, Warm Pancakes, Solipsistful, Steno Rhino, Mr. Sam 993, Wenjivis, Undead Wolf 269, Condor 2345, Metal Neo Hunter, JJW 123, Mecha Zelder, Thoniar, Nappy Hole. Can I say that?
Yeah, that's fine. You can say
Okay.
that, sure.
It wasn't good for Don Imus, though. I'll tell you that much.
Good,
I like
good, deep cut. Don Imus. Spoilding. Myrmidon 3240 says, I haven't had a shit last less than 10 minutes since I was 16. I can relate to that. Disco
Yeah.
Gypsy Fish, Jedi Aaron, M. Wilson 134, Mahogany Pelican, Nordfred, Not Chase 15, Decession, Cummins Cedar, Andy 7236, Larry Garbage, Mr. Debatable, Pondbird, Eleversaurus, Slavok, Max Loreskill, MWR 1021, Michael A.L. Fox says you suck at Factorio, Elder Horse God, Revila Waldo, Clanat RS, Dr. Droxy, or Dr. Oxy, Andy-esque LP, Anal Docking, Jeff LO320, Aston 1995, Classy Pie, Tomato Bob, Winter Sun, The Kindled, Doomquill, Killbutt69, GG Fawns, Duds, Hyatt, Shockwave 527, Vomit 1981, Turtle Teen, Revian Ariel, The Third Planet, Come On Eileen 13, Big Bad Wolf, Seeds Range, Honky Grandma Be Trippin', Flurp 89, Lupitar the Puppet Master, thank you.
So anal docking.
Right?
And
What's
then for bids, Galactic Sea, Anonymous, really cool stew, and then of course like Kangaroosta ridiculously. So that is absurd.
Yeah.
Please respond to the email and I'll send you a signed headshot or something. And a coupon for 15% off any merch in the store.
These headshots are very valuable. You can't just get one of those.
I don't have any headshots, sadly.
We should all get headshots at PAX.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Just walk into a modeling agency.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they would hook us up.
See if we get a job, dude. So anal docking.
Yeah.
Is that like when two prolapsed anuses
Oh
like,
my
come
god!
together?
Stop. No, stop!
Man.
He said he did. He responded, but he said, "Don't send me anything." And he didn't give me the address, unless he did, in which case I'll talk to somebody else. I'll talk to my people.
Give it to someone else, yeah.
All right, Nick, are you gonna host?
If you want me to, sure.
Please do.
Yeah, we have the Nick filter now for Rob stories. It's perfect. We got it back.
Was Nick here when we talked about circumcision for like?
No, he wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've been a part of several circumcision discussions before. This is nothing new to me.
I think
You know, sometimes
I
they
think you
bite off.
it.
Oh.
You know, sometimes like goats, they bite off the dick skin in some places.
Like on their own
What
dicks.
part of Reddit did you read that on, bro?
I don't know.
We're getting goats in chat that can be like, Rob, shut up. Oh my god.
It'll probably be all the chat. I can't wait.
Nick, invite me.
Yeah, it's coming up.
Nick, invite me.
So you better get this party started.
I'm coming up and I'm coming.
Ah.
Did you know Pink was named like the best-selling female artist of the 2010s?
Really?
No.
Yeah. Or sorry, not the 2010s. Sorry, the 2000 to 2010.
Oh, I'm about to
I
say
was
that's
gonna say, yeah.
It's still weird, but I guess.
No, I mean, no, that makes sense. I guess she was popular then. Yeah.
What about
like-
Beyonce? Or...
Yeah, exactly. Pink is
Yeah.
like, I feel like she got there on the backs of like 10 songs that peaked at number 6. They're like,
I feel like we're always constantly surprised about the number ones that people had, because like Smash Mouth had 2 number ones or something.
I bet they had 2.
They had
Walking on the Sun and
4.
All Star. 4 number ones?
Hang
Yeah.
on.
See,
What
that's
else?
What I mean.
What else hit number 1?
Hang on.
4?
I'm a believer.
That hit number
Okay.
1?
Yeah.
Prove it. I want to see
I mean,
the
Shrek,
charts.
man. Shrek was big.
Shrek had a ton of Smash Mouth songs in it.
Yes, I know,
Yeah.
but did it hit number 1?
Did it have the melody of Under Pressure by Queen?
Smash
I bet you
Mouth,
Pink had a couple
Wikipedia.
number ones.
I bet they have 2. I bet it isn't even. Whenever you look at a band's Wikipedia, the song that you wouldn't expect to be number 1 is number 1, and then like their biggest hit was like peaked at number 4.
Yeah.
Did you know Steve Harwell is almost the only constant of Smash Mouth? Paul DeListe was the other that's been through the whole band, but
Oh, of
everyone
course.
else has changed on and off.
Was Steve Harvey ever in Smash Mouth?
Yes. In
Oh, okay.
2003 for 1 month.
Oh. Well, there you go.
1 week. 1 week is by the Bare Naked Ladies.
How many number ones did Pink have, though?
I'm
That's what I
still
want
working
to
on
know.
finding this number 1 thing.
No, 1 week is by Michael Jackson.
I don't know how to do this.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
It's just like the emotion that I get from Harrison Ford.
That's the like my new karaoke dream is Stand By Me, and then you just sing 1 week over top of it.
I know, chat.
Nick.
So good.
Nick.
Walking on the Sun
Need you
did
to-
peak at number 1.
Vote here, buddy.
Yeah.
Important information.
All Star peaked at number 2.
Yeah, I believe that.
And that's it.
They did have 2. There
They
you go.
have a bunch of other ones, but like nothing made it to the top.
Where did
You.
Pacific Coast Party peak? But before you answer that question, please vote.
Pacific Ghost Party. That's what I wanted to
Oh,
say.
Pacific Ghost Party.
114 in the U.S.
Yeah, that was big.
114?
That was its peak.
It
Wow.
was one of the top 115 songs in America briefly.
That. Wow.
Sadly, I still know like all the words.
Chat, someone get us the Pink stats. I want to know the Pink stats.
Yeah,
I
give me
mean,
your
I can
pink
give you some
stats.
pink stats.
It's gross.
Is this solvable?
Yeah.
Oh, I died. So enjoy your points.
Ooh!
Points get fucked.
Walking on the Sun did not hit number 1. It only hit number 1 on the adult top 40. Yeah, we got to talk specifically about the Hot 200.
I'll be walking on your sun.
What about
Really?
the Hot 2 Million? How many songs do you guys think come out in a day
Like
in America?
50.
Yeah, that sounds right to
50?
me.
It's got to be more than that.
I think if
What do you
you're
mean come out?
if you're at all popular
That's a good question.
and you release a song, it's guaranteed to at least hit like the top 150. Like if, let's say like Maroon 5 puts out a clunker. That's still, come on, that's going top 75 even if they literally are just like, it's a remixed like Hitler speech or something. Just on brand recognition alone, it's making it.
Why hasn't anybody done that? Like, destroyed their image to promote neo-Nazism?
Not profitable, problem.
It's probably not. Probably not long term, but
just
the
gonna
short
take the high
term.
road.
Yeah, dude.
Pink, don't try to tell me that Pink is Canadian. I know she's not. She's from Doylestown, Pennsylvania.
Why do you know that?
Because I just read it in chat, but...
Ah.
Raise your glass, just give me a reason, and one more Pink song hit number 1.
Just give me a reason. What is that?
I don't even know that one. I
So
thought that was
it's
by
free?
Fortishead.
Just...
Here's when I think of Pink songs, number 1 is definitely I'm Coming Up, so we better get this party started.
Yeah.
And then number 2 is like most girls want a man with a think dink. Don't wanna
think?
stand if you can't be.
I don't know
some-
that one.
I
Yeah,
don't
it's-
know that one.
I think it's called Some Girls or Most Girls.
Is it about ladies loving guys with big dicks?
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, most girls want a man with a thick dink, I believe is the lyric.
A thick dink?
Well, hey, that just goes to show Pink is right. It's not about the length; it's about the thickness
Of the dink.
of the dick. Yes.
And then like there's the one there was a Pink song I really did not like where she says it's called Just Like a Pill. She says, I swear you're just like a pill. Instead of making me better, you're making me ill. And I'm like, well, that's extremely rude to all the hardworking people in the pharmaceutical industry. Like, you ever take a Tylenol?
That's a good point. That doesn't make a lot of sense.
You're gonna slander all pills? Like, sure, yeah, some pills got side effects.
If you take 100 Tylenols, you probably won't feel very good.
That sounds like a problem with Pink, honestly, than more
Yeah.
so than with the medication itself.
What happens if you take 100 Tylenol?
You would
You
definitely die.
You think so?
Yeah.
Tylenol?
Absolutely.
Yeah, your
It would
liver
cause
is
probably like liver failure then.
exactly.
Yeah,
Your liver is
that's
like,
what I would-
dude. Tylenol is no joke. Like
Yeah.
when you get a prescription for Tylenol from the doctor, they don't go like, it's fucking Tylenol. Like you know how to deal with this. Like you're
You'll
an
probably
adult.
die in like 12.
They seriously go like,
No.
when you're taking this Tylenol, like, do not take any other medicine that has acetaminophen in it, or you could ruin your liver, like forever.
Right.
Chat, what is the lethal dosage of Tylenol? Look it up. Give us the number. I'm gonna say it's 12.
12? I've taken more than 6 in several days of my life.
In
I
a
don't think
single
it's 12.
sitting.
I think it's 25 or so.
No. The most I've taken in a single sitting is 6, I think.
Like
That's
you go to
too
the,
much.
you're like, I got a bad headache. I'm gonna take 6 Tylenols.
Yeah, I get like migraines sometimes.
That's too
It's,
many
like, really bad.
Tylenols, dude.
Yeah,
Although
but
I
you
do,
understand.
I probably shouldn't say this publicly because it's like a health risk, I suppose. But like whenever I read on the back, it's like maximum dose is like if you're over the age of 12, your maximum dose is this many. I'm like, well, look at like a 12-year-old girl and look at me. I'm like double or triple her weight. I can probably handle like 1 extra pill
Yeah.
if it calls for it. But you should not do that. You should follow the recommended doses.
Someone in
Unless you
chat
gotta
said it's
think
20.
I believe that.
that.
I believe that.
Every number between 1 and 100, so I
Oh,
wouldn't believe
okay.
it.
People are saying 48 extra strength tablets.
Okay, I was
48
closest
extra.
without going over.
I mean, that
sorry.
is a lot.
That's a lot of Tylenol.
But I'm sure like 20 could still do damage. It's
Yeah,
just
you'd be
wouldn't
like,
Probably.
sure.
probably
it
wouldn't
could.
feel too good.
Yeah,
You'd
but like
probably
so can
shit
like
blood for a while.
What's the
Have
most
you guys ever-
dangerous non-over-the-counter or pill you think you could take?
What do you mean by that?
Like the one where like the smallest amount would kill you.
Oh, probably like fentanyl or
Morphine?
something, right? I know, like
Morphine?
we've had this fentanyl crisis in Vancouver, and they're like a dose of fentanyl the size of a grain of sand could cause you to overdose.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, no, it's pretty
Dramamine?
messed up. Oh yeah, I guess you got a good point, like ricin or cyanide. Probably.
No, he said,
What are you
like,
taking
cyanide.
cyanide for?
Well, you said not over the counter.
Oh, I meant. Well, yeah.
Well, yeah,
over
but
the
that's
counter
like-
means you have to get a prescription.
Yeah.
Not over the
Prescription
counter
drugs
is
that
like.
aren't poison.
Yeah, I don't think doctors prescribe cyanide.
Well, Dr. Kevorkian, maybe.
I'm gonna give you 3 milligrams of cyanide a day.
Until you're dead.
Wow. Okay,
For
wait.
life.
Dare in my chat just linked me to an article that former NFLer says painkiller addiction led to 125 Vicodin day
Holy
during his
shit.
shift. Yeah. So I guess you can get used to it.
I don't know if you can believe Dare. They don't really have a great message, you know.
It's also from like the Fox News website, so you know.
I have to think if that's even possible, it's because a football player is so bulky that like things
Yeah.
don't settle in the same way.
Like a couple of
Yeah.
those Vicodins are getting stored in like your elbows, probably. They don't even hit the bloodstream.
Oh.
It'd be hardcore. You guys want to do 125 Vicodins at PAX?
No.
Dude, 125 Vicodin YouTube challenge? That's not a joke, nor is that funny. Don't do that. Don't do
Definitely like don't do that.
Yeah, coming out.
I mean, you can if you want.
So
but-
you better get this party started.
That's how you get the party started right there. 125 Vitamin.
that.
Vitamin.
I wanted to say vitamin for some reason.
Will you
I have
have
some
a
Vitamins.
Vitamin, please?
More Vitamin, Mom.
I'll have more Vitamin, please.
Hell, how do you? The squirrel doesn't have the jumps necessary. Laxatives are the most misused over-the-counter drug.
Really?
How so?
Oh, I don't know. That's what Chad said. Well, that's
Have you
what
guys ever
one
taken
person
a
in chat said.
laxative?
Yeah, it
Yes.
doesn't work for me.
Huh.
When you take a pharmaceutical grade painkiller, a common side effect is constipation. So sometimes they will give you a laxative or a stool softener so you don't blow out your O-ring.
My
Nope, see you
O-ring?
now. That's what I call it.
Is that the thing that you
Your
keep in your
asshole.
vagina?
That's your butthole, dude.
Oh, okay.
You
What
can
is that?
blast it out to such an extent that it just doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, it's called a prolapsed anus. So
Not
like anal
exactly what
docking
I mean,
is
actually.
when- yeah. But I don't know. Like you guys ever had a debilitating headache, like a really bad
Yes.
headache?
Yeah, and just take
They
a
run in my
couple
family,
of,
actually.
Like,
Yeah.
what's the super one called?
The super one.
Oh, the like tension headaches or
Are you just
what-
talking about migraines?
No, but there's a cluster,
Cluster
headaches.
headaches?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
headache,
it.
yeah.
Clusterfuck headaches.
Yeah,
those
That's what they like to call
Those are
them.
the ones where people are like, yeah, I wanted to like put a nail in my brain. Stop the headache. But I still, I've told you my theory on headaches. For some reason, it's not very popular as far as theories go. My theory is that every headache I have is the worst headache that's ever existed, and you guys are just babies.
Right, yeah, I know. That's fair.
I mean,
Oh.
have I ever had a migraine? Probably. I just didn't complain about it.
So like the migraines that I've had are ones where like I can't see. If there's any light at all on my eyes, it's painful. I can't really walk. I'm kind of like moving around like Stevie Wonder. Like
The
it's
The migraines I had were I actually went blind in like one eye. Really scary.
yeah.
I was in school and I was like looking at the board and she was writing on it and I was just like, why are there circles and dots in my vision? And then suddenly I just couldn't see out of that eye and I was like, now my head feels like it's inside out. I go to the nurse and I threw up a bunch. It's
Can we get
awful.
Some
Yeah.
of the boner pills doctors to work on the migraines instead, like
They really should. Headaches suck ass, dude.
Migraines are actually really not very well known, like the specifics of how they work in the industry. They're still working on it, but it's just not going very fast. Like I said, my mom suffers from about as serious as they get, and it's like to the
Yeah.
hospital every time. And not to get too real, but it's like it's a fucking thing. Like it's part of your life that is huge when that goes down. So people that don't understand migraines, like they're a very serious thing. And if you don't have them, I'm happy for you. That's good. You should enjoy
Yeah.
that.
but if you could
Yeah.
give someone a migraine, By pushing a button.
Button for you.
Yeah.
Well, this is classic UCH talk, really. But
Yeah.
Very true, very true, very true. Ow! Robert saved me! Oh, wow, he's trapped in death limbo there.
That was painful.
was impaled. But yeah, that's why it takes so many Tylenol. Because if I see, like, if one of those bad ones comes on, it's just like, no, I can't do anything. Or, like, a lot of times I'll just take 2 Tylenol if I feel one coming on. Because I'm the kind of person that if I like leave it and just like, maybe I'll feel better in a second.
Yeah.
It's just gonna get terrible eventually. So
I have like the ultimate first world problem, which is that
Okay.
I very, very rarely get headaches, and when I do, 90% of the time it's like I'm just a little dehydrated. Should just drink some water, right?
yeah.
Sometimes I'll be like, the headache kind of sucks. Do I want to go over to the sink and get free clean water to alleviate my headache? That's a lot of work. Like,
Yeah,
So
I
you
can't
decide
do that.
against it and
Well-
then take the headache.
sometimes I just live with that headache for like 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah.
That's too long, man. I do like take a couple of Advil or something.
Yeah,
But then
seriously.
if I'm getting the water to take the Advil, like,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's not the same thing as migraines. We're talking about a different realm now, but also we stare at computers for a lot of hours.
yeah.
True.
We
Yeah.
sometimes have bad posture in our chairs, cause your muscles in your shoulders to tense up.
Sometimes.
There's all kinds of different factors that cause the headaches, but dehydration definitely a big part of it too.
That's the stupidest shit, and I totally do the same thing all the time. There you go.
Yeah, I can't leave a headache. If I leave a headache, then I'm just gonna be in hell.
It gets
so,
worse, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah,
Wow.
you got murdered. Yeah, no, I can't do that, man. It'll fuck me up forever.
Hey, I've got an anecdote.
Okay.
Did you know that your Twitch Prime subscriptions possibly have rolled over or expired?
yeah.
Hey!
You can click on that subscribe button that is located above the video player, and if you have Twitch Prime, it'll be like, hey, your Twitch Prime token's ready to use, and you can either like use it on one of us or use it on somebody else, but you should test it on one of us first to see if it works.
Yep.
Oh, actually, there's this weird
Oh!
thing with Twitch Prime that I heard about. So.
Oh yeah,
just-
Rob, tell me.
Yeah, just to be totally safe, you got to go to twitch.tv/alpagapatrol/subscribe, and you can subscribe anywhere from there. So just go there, and then it'll work out. It's fine.
I didn't really know what you just said.
I was
Give
trying
us
to tell
money.
people stuff. Trying to tell people to subscribe to me.
Do you think Sugar Ray had any #1 hits?
The halo on the bedpost.
I feel like it fits what I'm gonna call
Every morning.
McGrath's law. Let's call it Harwell's law, which is
Okay.
a band's best song never hits #1. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Yeah, you guys can just like. stay
So
down here.
I would like guarantee. Well, I'm not gonna guarantee it. That's ridiculous. But I'm gonna hypothesize that every morning never hit #1, but like Fly hit #1, and then that one song that's like someday when my life has passed me by,
Was it called Someday?
I'll sit alone and I wonder
Wonder
why
why
you were
you're
always
always there for me.
Shut the door, baby. Don't say a word. Yeah. Did we both? That is the
No,
defining.
that's the defining moment of that song
Yeah.
for sure.
No, but that's from every morning though.
Yeah, it is.
That's
That
not
was
from
so
Sunday.
in sync. It was scary.
And it wasn't in sync for me, but I went along with it anyway.
Oh my god, that was incredible.
Thank you, everybody that just subscribed, by the way. I'm going to shout you all out at the end. I appreciate it very much.
Yeah, thank you.
That's incredible.
That's good.
Oh man, we gotta do. We gotta do like. Oh my god.
Oh! No!
Those stammers hit me so hard.
Kesha has 2 #1 charted songs. Well, TikTok for sure, and then it's got to be that one with Pitbull, right?
I'm yelling.
I'm yelling
timber.
timber.
I'm coming down.
Is that a song about her blowing somebody?
Yeah.
Something like that.
I'm
Blowing
yelling
Pitbull.
timber because your wood's in my mouth.
What is that?
Fly reached #1. Every morning reached #3, and someday reached #7.
What was the first hit they had? Was it
It's gotta be Fly,
Morning?
right? Oh,
Fly? It was Fly. Okay, right.
What about Fly Wrench?
Good
Yeah,
one.
he had a game.
Yeah, it's a game.
What is Pitbull's verse in that song? I forget. He comes in and he's like, "Oh, I'm Pitbull."
Mr.
Hey, wait a
Worldwide.
minute, hold up.
That's how Kesha
Yeah.
gets her eyes swole up.
Yeah. That's
I heard
that
it's
what
time to stop.
Rob.
Sorry, I was gonna stop bracing for you. I went into the teleporter and I
Is
died.
Kanga okay?
Kanga's he's
Oh,
buy
fuck.
buy bonds, dude. Put money in your retirement fund.
I'm a dingus.
Her other #1 song is "Who We Are," by the way.
Who we are, we are, we are. That one?
The youth of the nation?
The
Exactly.
youth of the nation.
That's POD, right?
Yeah.
All right. He
That's
says he's
Ronnie
already
James
bought
Dio.
bonds, so
Oh,
all right.
That's
I'll
pretty
accept
cool.
that.
nothing left to do then.
Be honest. Are you Kevin O'Leary?
You have to tell us if you,
You have
are.
to tell us if you're Kevin O'Leary.
How would you feel about that? What if Kevin O'Leary gave you like a shitload of money?
As long as he didn't require my endorsement, I guess I would just, I feel like even if we may have some disagreements, he should be able to give me money.
I'd be interested in talking to him for a bit. He seems like an interesting guy.
I think that Kevin O'Leary doesn't want to hear what I want to say to him. It wouldn't even be rude, but I'd be like, yeah, in my experience, somebody'd be like, yeah, okay, whatever, I'm Kevin O'Leary, fuck off.
What if he's a big watcher of the show?
That would surprise me. That doesn't seem...
With how much we talk about Shark Tank and stuff, like that'd be pretty cool, actually.
In many ways, I feel like
I do anyway.
he is the Canadian I would give to you guys the most easily. And it's...
Wow.
And you know why? I know people are going to be like, oh, Justin Bieber, oh, Paul Bernardo, stuff like that, but he sold out Dragon's Den for that NBC money.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, like, that's very on-Canadian. He got too big for his station.
What's
That's Irish.
the guy from the Avengers, right? The guy that shoots arrows. He's
Yeah.
Canadian, right?
Hawkeye.
Jeremy Renner, not Canadian.
He looks so
Hawkeye?
Canadian.
He does
Definitely
look
Canadian.
pretty Canadian.
What is
yeah.
that supposed to mean?
He absolutely is Canadian.
I could
looks
picture him on a
Canadian, yeah.
fucking Polaris on a red deer morning.
Yeah.
I want to look it up.
Do we have a Canadian that you don't know about? be
No,
huge.
Jeremy Renner's not Canadian.
I was
Huge
sure
is
he was
true.
Canadian, and I had no
I will
idea
guarantee. I will personally guarantee he's not Canadian.
Wow.
why. That's really weird. What?
Whoa.
What? Uh-oh.
Oh, I saw it.
Oh, I
Some
died. There was an
device
iceberg
just-
in there.
Some device exited my computer and caused the game to lag, and I don't know why.
All right. How did you do that, Nick?
That's bullshit.
I died. What did I do?
Jeremy
No.
Renner is from California.
There you go.
He looks so Canadian, though.
Is it because he's the Hawkeye? Is that Hawkeye that looks Canadian?
Yeah, he looks
And he's
like
good
the
at shooting
shittiest
arrows, which
Avenger.
is such a Canadian thing to be.
Chat, where's Hawkeye from in the comic? Maybe he's Canadian.
Oh, maybe the
No.
character is.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's probably from like Ghent or something.
From Gwent?
Yeah.
The butter waffle
he
capital.
enjoys butter waffles. Yeah.
How the fuck do you get through the spikes? So no
You get through
platform
my
that you brought
bikes.
Oops.
The
He married a Canadian. Okay, he's close to a Canadian. At
Wait,
least.
what Canadian did he marry?
I don't know.
Yeah, I
Somebody
don't know.
in my chat just said he married a Canadian.
which Canadian? Yeah.
Yeah,
Was it Justin
this is
Bieber?
important.
Did he marry Justin Bieber?
More like Justin Weber.
Got him because he's very into Japanese anime. That's what you're getting at there.
Oh wow. He also made a
Wolverine
series.
is Canadian.
I don't know if that's true though.
No, the character. I mean, the character's Canadian.
Wolverine is, yes.
I don't. I'll accept Wolverine, I suppose.
He was one of the first X-Men that I knew was Canadian, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
They're
divorced.
divorced?
Doesn't count.
Damn it.
That
So he's
doesn't
no
count.
longer partially Canadian.
Hawkeye is from Iowa. Well, there you go.
That's
boring.
closer to
Just
Canada.
like his character.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the heck's he doing in the Avengers? Get him out of there.
Great question.
He's definitely
the-
got it.
Doesn't make sense.
They shouldn't call it imposter syndrome. They should call it Hawkeye syndrome.
What does he do?
He's
He
like-
just shoots arrows sometimes. Who cares?
He and Black Widow, like, those are just, like, they're the token normal human beings in the Avengers, right?
Yeah.
Thor is an actual god. What? Iron Man is like the smartest person in human history, and he's got a suit that makes him a god. Captain America is basically a god. Vision
Yeah.
and Scarlet Witch are literally gods. And then you got Hawkeye. He's like, I never miss with a bow. Wouldn't they be just? Wouldn't he just be better off with a gun?
That's a good point.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, right?
Yeah.
I play London 2012. I rarely miss with a bow. Am I like Hawkeye now?
You are like hot guy
my-
though.
Superpower.
It's like you watch the movie and then they have the big fight scene. You have Iron Man taking on like 800 dudes. He's like, well, I'm fucking Iron Man. Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh,
And he's like,
fine.
badass. Do you see Hulk? And Hulk's like, oh, I'm just gonna kill everything. And then you see Hawkeye, and he's like, oh, I shot a guy.
Yeah.
Got him.
He's dead now.
I mean, in the comics, he used to be a villain, so he has that going for him.
Well, he does reach into his quiver to grab arrows quickly,
Right.
That's
which
true.
is not a
yeah.
thing normal people can do, I guess.
Yeah, but he
Yes,
doesn't
they-
do it like that one, like Danish guy who puts all the arrows in his fist.
Oh, that's the four
Oh,
knuckle
right.
shuckle.
Yeah, right. That's the one. Yeah.
You guys
You
are.
don't fuckle with him.
You guys see what I'm seeing here?
Yeah, we're not
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
anymore.
Yeah,
we
we're
got
not allowed
waves.
to.
Just
pick
I'll
up the
place
things.
that if you don't mind, and then.
Oh, all right.
Okay,
Yeah.
well.
Well, rack attack. Easy.
But you're all dead over here. Oh, two of you are flying in the sky.
I'm at the exit, dude.
Wait. Oh, I'm playing. Are you guys playing?
No, dude. I can kill myself and then come back to life though.
Yeah.
All right.
You guys have trick
Good stuff,
arrows
yeah.
as well.
Probably in the
Yeah,
level.
probably end this
Okay, sure
lobby,
thing.
I
Yeah,
suppose.
probably in the level. Yeah.
I thought maybe you enjoyed it.
Hawkeye is the scout/tactician. He also he was also the leader in the original incarnation of the Avengers. Well, there you
Yeah,
go.
those who can't do teach.
Why don't they just do like 5 Iron Men?
Well, I mean,
Yeah, well, they do.
we had that conversation, right? It's like, why don't you just give everybody an Iron Man suit?
Well, you give Spider-Man one.
Yeah.
In the comics or in the?
Would that make him
Both,
better or
actually.
worse?
Wait,
Um,
yeah, because Spider-Man is smarter than Iron Man. He's just younger, so he hasn't
I
achieved
don't
his
know
true
about
smarts yet.
that.
Wait, how do you figure Spider-Man's smarter than Iron Man?
Are you freaking kidding me?
He's probably smarter than Hank Pym, but I don't know about.
Yo, Spider-Man is
Spider-Man's
smarter than Iron Man.
than Iron Man?
He invented this shit while he was 17. He became Spider-Man at 16. Tony Stark only became Spider-Man at like, or he became Iron Man when he was like 35.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, did he want to be Iron
What
Man?
did
then,
Spider-Man invent? He got bit by a spider.
No,
Yeah,
in the
he
new
invented the web
ones.
slingers.
Yeah, in the new ones, he invents the web slingers. You know, with
Well,
the
that's,
in the comics, okay, sure.
and in the original comics,
But
yes.
not in the Tobey Maguire one.
Oh,
No.
okay.
The Tobey Maguire one was just a bright boy who got bitten by a spider.
That's what I thought the official canon was.
That third movie's real bad.
Yeah.
We all hate it.
Spider-Man
Yeah,
3, it has a
that's
lot of apologists now. People are like, well, that scene
Does
where
it really?
Thomas Hayden Church ruins his career right after he got nominated for an Oscar for Sideways was pretty sweet. No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
The scene where he's like dancing, was hilarious.
Yeah.
It's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
I get that it's self-aware, but like at the same
It's
time.
not though, is it?
It's
It
not
is.
really.
I think it is, but that doesn't make it good. You know?
I'm
Yeah.
trying to understand what this tip means.
What does it say?
When therefore a man is told you, your inner being, are this kind of person because your skull bone is constituted in such and such a way, this means nothing else I regard. Oh my God, it's still going. There's more. This means nothing else I regard a bone as your reality. To reply to such a judgment with a box on the ear, as in the case of similar judgment in physiognomy, I've never heard of that word, mentioned above, at first takes away from the soft parts their importance and position, and proves that there's too much. And proves that these are no true in itself, are not the reality of spirit. The logical retort here would, oh, it's setting up to be more.
Honestly, chat, you get bonus points if you make that into a copy pasta right now.
Strictly speaking, have to go the length of smashing in the skull of anyone making such a judgment in order to demonstrate it in a manner just as palpable as the wisdom that for a man a bone in itself is nothing, much less his true reality. Thank you.
Well,
You know what?
Thank
No,
you for
thank
that.
you.
You ever fund it?
Thank you, Georg WF Hegel, for the $15 over $5.
I was really hoping it was gonna lead up to like West Philadelphia, born and raised, or something. Like.
that'd be pretty good.
I think it might have been like a grounded in reality thing, but it was like so disguised I couldn't hear it.
I think it was like anti-racist, but it was too hard to tell.
Anti-racist. So
Anyway,
So not Ryan anymore.
Spider-Man is smarter than Iron Man, is all I'm saying. Or at least if you took Spider-Man and you extrapolated his intelligence out to like age 45, he would be smarter than the present universe's Tony Stark.
yeah, but would it be smarter than a
I
fifth
don't
grader?
know. I don't know about all this that you're saying. I mean, Tony Stark did invent a sentient AI.
Yeah, when he was like 38.
Why does age matter?
Because like Spider-Man's brain is not even done growing for like another 9 years.
You're saying he's poised, his curve is going to go much higher.
Yeah,
over
but that
the
doesn't
length
mean he's
because he has
smarter.
more time.
I'm so-
Yeah,
okay.
He
yeah,
will
you
make
saying
you be
like
smarter
that,
one
that
day.
kid that made that watched that one time, is he smarter than Elon Musk because he's younger?
No, but like, I mean, all he did was make a clock. Spider-Man is a great superhero.
You know, you make a great point. I hadn't
Oh,
considered
those
that
are the
for-
days, dude. Wow, Ahmed, cool clock. Want to come by the White House and show it off? Where does Bruce Banner fit into this? He's probably third smartest.
Who is?
I don't know enough to
You know,
say. where
Bruce
he fits
Banner,
into
the
that.
Hulk.
Bruce
I
Banner.
don't
I
like
mean,
this
he's pretty
age-restricted smartness scale that you have. Like, he could just die in like a year and then didn't get much smarter, did he?
Oh,
He was
well,
never smarter.
Tony Stark graduated from MIT at like age 14. Yeah, because his freaking dad was working for the prototype for the Avengers. They had like a perpetual energy machine. If Spider-Man wasn't living with his freaking aunt, his dad was Bill Gates, he might have graduated from MIT at like age 2.
What?
You think
That's a good point. Tony Stark did build the original Iron Man suit in a cave with a box of like scrap metal.
Yeah, he was like 35 when he did it.
I don't see how that
Spider-Man
You're
has
really
lived.
pressing on the age. Once you
Well,
get
let's
past
say it's-
30, you're fucking.
No, I'm saying if
don't
you
matter.
wait until Peter Parker's 35 and then put him in that cave with a box of scraps, see what happens.
I don't think he'd build it.
You don't think Spider-Man would build it?
No, I don't think he's smarter than Iron Man.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
I think Spider-Man's an opportunist.
What are you
I
talking
think he
about?
seizes on the moment, whereas Iron Man goes out of his way to create the moment.
Like when he went out of his way to get like fucking captured by
Yeah, exactly
that
like that.
Afghani Splinter Cell group, and then
Yeah.
But he made a jetpack, a flying robot.
Stop diminishing 30-year-olds.
Yeah,
I'm not
exactly.
diminishing. I'm just saying,
You hate
dude.
old people?
I don't hate old people. I'm giving Spider-Man a lot of credit for being younger. You know?
Well, why didn't Spider-Man build the Scarlet Spider suit or whatever it's called? What's it
No.
called, chat?
It's very simple. You know? Evgeny Malkin might presently be better than Connor McDavid, but if you're doing a new draft in the NHL, who you taking with the #1 pick? You're taking Connor McDavid because of that potential stat.
Yeah, but we're not. But we're not talking about who's got the potential. We're talking about who's smarter.
Yeah, but Spider-Man has the potential to be smarter.
But that doesn't make him smarter. This is AB, not
Well, I'd
ACE.
see it time in a very heptapodish fashion, and I disagree with your assessment of things.
Is that true? You would take the not sure bet in the instance? I'm thinking one's a dice roll, the other is consistently good. You would take the one that has the potential to peak higher, but is a risk, over the guaranteed
I don't
win.
think he's a risk. I don't think
All
he's
right.
a risk.
Someone just made a good point in my chat. Rob, Iron Man had a tumor who gained sentience because he was so smart. Iron Man's tumor is smarter than Spider-Man.
If he was smarter, if he was as
Hell
smart as
yeah.
Spider-Man, he wouldn't have gotten the tumor.
I mean,
If Iron
Spider-Man
Man is so
becomes a
smart,
giant
why did
spider.
he fall victim to the temptations of alcohol?
that's a good point. I wish they had got over that in the movies. They
They
kind
do
of touched on it
in-
lightly in 3.
In Iron Man 2, he is an alcoholic for about 15 seconds.
Yeah.
He drinks a little too much at a party, and then, who can say that they have not shot a photon torpedo at their best friend? Like, let he who is without sin cast the first stone.
Spider-Man's
What
not
about Hank
Spider-Man.
Pym? Where does Hank Pym fall under this?
Is that Michael Douglas or Paul Rudd?
That is Michael Douglas?
Douglas.
Yeah, I mean maybe.
Michael,
Is
Mike,
Hank
have you
Pym
seen
even in-
Ant-Man?
No, I actually haven't.
You haven't seen Ant-Man? Michael Douglas
Call
is
him
Hank Pym,
Ant-Man,
man.
not fucking Michael Douglas. What? Why are we gonna do that?
Michael Douglas is the star of Ant-Man.
The actor becomes the superhero for that movie. That's why we do that.
He becomes... He's the original Ant-Man.
It's Paul
He's
Rudd.
the man of ants.
No, Paul Rudd is Ant-Man too.
Ant-Man 2.
the way you said that, too. Like, it's so obvious.
All right, what about Mr. Fantastic?
How about the guy
I
who
forget
wrote
his
it?
name.
Mr.
Reed Richards.
Bombastic, Mr. Fantastic.
No, that's
Help!
Reed Richards.
I think Hank Pym is a distant fourth.
You just like
he
saying Hank
invents some
Pym.
miniaturizing abilities.
The thing when
Yeah.
he was young, and he just didn't want to share it.
I don't know.
But he was young though when he invented it.
Do we all agree that being smart while young is more important than being smart while old?
Still alive.
This is too much.
No,
for me.
it doesn't matter. You can be smart whenever. It doesn't matter how old you are.
Where's
That's
Bruce
a good
Wayne?
point.
Bruce
I'd
Wayne
like
is
a
definitely
poll
last.
on that.
What? Well,
Oh, come on! I'm not
What?
saying
And
Bruce
then
Wayne is not a smart individual. You're gonna say he's smarter than Iron Man, Bruce Banner.
he's,
Yeah, but
he's
is he
smarter
smarter
in
than a
different
fifth grader?
ways.
Bruce Wayne's not
okay.
smart enough to get over his damn morals, so it can't count.
Here's why I think Bruce Wayne cannot possibly be the smartest. Wouldn't he be better with like a Spider-Man, Ant-Man, or Iron Man suit? If the answer to this question is yes, I think you must admit that he's not as smart, because if he could have invented one, he would have.
Who, Batman?
Yeah, no, Bruce
Phrasing
Wayne.
a choose your own adventure
Oh,
for a
well,
second.
he
there.
does in Dark Knight Returns or Dark Knight Returns.
What does he have in Dark Knight Rises?
He's got, well, not Rises, but in Returns, the comic book by
Oh
Frank
my
Miller, he makes a suit to survive against Superman. And
Does he make it, or does Morgan Freeman make it?
No, he makes it. Well,
Then why
does
does
Iron
Morgan
Man make
Freeman
it?
make everything else?
Well, the person who hires Morgan Freeman and surrounds himself with smarter people is the true genius.
in a lot of ways. In a lot of ways. That's a believable. That's a thread you could go down.
Yo, Kate looked up a picture of Ki-Adi-Mundi last night, and by Ki-Adi-Mundi I mean not Ki-Adi-Mundi, but the alien from Prometheus
okay,
who looks
right.
like him. I forgot about that like 15 seconds in the movie where his legs are bent backwards, so he looks like a weird frog Jedi. It's so good. Every time I think more about Prometheus, I'm like, I can't believe that movie got made, man. That's crazy.
Well, they're making the second one now.
Yeah.
But they make
You
a
excited
Prometheus
for
too?
I'm sadly, I mean, excited is not the right word. Cautiously optimistic, yes, but
Really?
I'm not even really optimistic. I just I guess I'm hopeful that it'll be good, but I doubt it will be.
All right.
Why
Well,
do we have this? You know what?
It's
The-
so doable.
you guys think the new Blade Runner is gonna be good?
I have
absolutely
high
not.
hope. You guys are way too cynical
I-
without even knowing why.
I think
Believe
it could be good.
It's Dennis Villeneuve, man.
Yeah.
Anything that's a sequel sucks now. There's like no rules. There's no way to get around it.
There
You
are
should
no
all
rules.
be Rocky Balboa was good. You should all be rooting for Dennis Villeneuve to did I call him Venice? Venice?
Venice
What,
Villeneuve?
you were right
Okay,
there?
it's French Canadian. It's a strange name to say for me. You should all be rooting for Dennis Villeneuve to succeed with Blade Runner because
Yeah.
he just got the Dune license as well. On paper, it sounds like a terrible idea, but I believe in him.
I mean, I can see more stories being in the Blade Runner universe.
Venice.
Venice Villeneuve.
No, Chad's just saying Venice.
It's a Beepus.
It's my Venice.
Have you seen my Venice?
Ryan, can you
You
do me a
want to
favor?
touch my
Yeah.
Venice?
Can you unmod mouth?
Why would
Oh,
you
no.
do that?
It's being a jerk.
What's he saying?
No.
Just tell me to shut up every time I talk.
Well, he's right. You should.
You guys
shut up
okay?
every time you talk.
We all just lost on like metal plant with no obstacles.
You'll see my Venice.
You know, if they make a good Dune, that would be pretty cool. Like, I'd be pretty pumped for that. It always had potential.
That's what I get.
IMO.
But we all died.
We all died.
Yeah.
on
On
metal plant.
Round one.
When all you have to do is just like wait.
What's the
Impressive.
thing from Dune that sounds like Cuisinart, but it's not Cuisinart?
Squeeze and fart.
Squeeze in fart.
I think it's the Squeeze and Fart. You're right. Yeah.
It's the one. Nick, you were supposed to
I
wait.
think that
Supposed to.
Sean Connery.
from Dune it sounds like Cuisinart.
Yeah, it's like the Cuisach Haderach.
There you go.
Or something.
Oh.
Cuisach. All
Kitswa.
right, what's the phonet? How do you spell that phonetically,
Kitswa
chat?
Haydark.
Fresh avocado. I don't know why when people are saying, what is it again? Queez's Haderach?
Yeah, Haderach. Yeah.
That I'm picturing like the Saturday Night Live intro where they say everybody's name, like Keenan Thompson, Kristen Wiig, Quizards Haderach.
No, he'd be a football player. Who's a fart rock?
Did they just do the Cowboy Bebop intro on SNL?
Oh,
I want to watch Cowboy Bebop again. Great show.
go watch it.
I should. Well, I mean, I'm
Like
doing
Cowboy
something
Bip and
right now.
Bop.
You won't.
I like Cowboy Kimchi.
Cowboy Kimchi.
Sounds
Yeah.
really, erotic.
Oh,
That's
it
the
is.
stuff that gets produced from the cowboy's ass on the back of the saddle after a few
Yeah.
hours.
No cowboy kimchi down there.
You gotta try it. It's this new sex position. You basically take the fermented cabbage with hot chili sauce on it, and
Cabbage.
yeah. Is it? Wait, what did I?
Wait,
Cabbage.
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 How are you supposed to say it?
You just put like a little blank between the two syllables.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, you rub that over your genitals. What's the punchline to that?
Cabbage.
I've never had kimchi before.
It's real good.
Yeah, that's good.
Trust that.
I'm not a huge kimchi guy when it's made the proper way, but when it's made the fake way, I like it.
Oh, I'm like quite the opposite.
What's
I'm,
the fake
yeah.
way?
They like
Fake way's like fresh.
Yeah, they just like put the spices on it and on raw cabbage and serve it.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I probably like that.
Yeah. The real way, I don't know, man. It's like too much for me.
It's just like a little sour. Oh!
It's hardcore, man.
It's not hardcore at all. The Korean people eat it for like every meal.
No, I know. I mean, I like the taste. It's just I can't eat that much, And they eat a lot.
It's just
A
cabbage.
lot. Yeah, but it's
Fucking
fermented
shit.
cabbage with chili stuff on it.
I hate you got to be seeing it in New York, but it's a thing in Vancouver as well. That if you go to like a Korean restaurant, they'll give you the kimchi for free. But if you go to like Whole Foods, they're like, "Hey, we got like organic kimchi, made by Barbara Phillips," and then you're like, "This isn't kimchi."
Barbara Phillips.
You're supposed to put it in a ceramic pot and bury it in the soil through the winter. You just have you're doing it in like your wine cellar, Barbara. You're charging me like $12 a quart. It's not fair.
How much is Barbara's kimchi?
Barbara's kimchi is very expensive.
That's silly.
Kimchi in general is actually like a little pricey. There's some bullshit economics going on. It's like if you go to a kimchi restaurant or a Korean restaurant that doesn't give you kimchi for free, they're like,
Yeah.
well, a side of kimchi is $3. That's ridiculous.
That is hardcore.
For $10, at an Asian grocery store, you can get 2 liters of kimchi.
Yeah, how much kimchi do they give you for $3? Does it still come in the little dish?
The little dish, but they probably give you like unlimited kimchi. That's the way Korean restaurants are supposed to work anyway. It's like
Okay.
you get a side dish, you get like infinite of that side dish.
I'm just realizing now that I don't think I know what kimchi is.
It's fermented. It's cabbage with like spices rubbed on it and then buried in the ground.
Yeah.
In a pod. In a pod.
Oh my god, I got my ass rocked.
That does not sound very appetizing when you describe it as it is.
It doesn't,
actually.
but I mean, I'm willing to try it.
Bury it in the ground.
It's fermented cabbage and it's spicy. It's got a bunch of red chili stuff. Yeah. It's
I've
good.
only ever been to one Korean place, and I swear it was someone's living room. Like, I was with my friends. It was like one of the last years of high school, and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna go to this Korean place. It's pretty good." And I walked inside, and there was like a floral couch and like 2 tables, and I was like, "This is someone's house." And then they served us Korean food. I don't know what I got. It was some spicy mystery meat, but it was good. It was
Rob had that stuff.
yeah, it was
I
very
did,
strange.
yeah. It
I
was
was more
green.
concerned with like I was like, they're just having a restaurant in their house. Weird, man.
You know what happened is that like somebody just wandered in one day and they thought they'd be nice and served them a meal, and then they had a 5-star rating on Yelp from that guy, and they just decided make hay while the sun's up. Yeah, I got a problem with you guys, and I'm glad I finally get to air it here.
Good way to start the sentence.
You're
yeah.
like,
All right.
oh, you know, I don't like fermented foods. Can I get that with a glass of the nectar a cow uses to provide protein secretions to its infants, please?
I'm not a big milk guy, actually.
I'm a big milk guy. What's the big deal about that?
Oh, Austin.
You never been a milk
Oh,
guy? What the
Nick!
hell?
Oh, post-mortem!
That's the greatest postmortem I've ever seen.
I guess I didn't get the points for finishing.
I never said anything against fermented stuff. I just I never had it before.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we drink fermented stuff all the time. That is like
Ferment you.
Yeah.
literally poison that doesn't kill you.
I mean, I'm
It's the
not
grossest
saying...
thing we eat as a race. That's not like, you know, oh, cow tongue. Like, what's the...
Well, I think like,
That's like Americans or
Just, yeah, I guess Americans,
like-
sure.
cow milk is, on a conceptual level, real gross, I think.
Is it, though? I feel like we've gotten over it. To the
No, I think you're just blind to it.
in the West we did. We drink a lot of milk in the West.
Madman lost his damn
mind
milk
in
in
the
the
West.
West.
I think anything make a cake should not be weird because cake's delicious.
It's got a good point.
He's right.
Well, cheese is weird.
Can you guys
Cheese
ever
is
eat more than one
very
slice
weird.
of cake? It's impossible, right?
I've eaten more than one slice.
What did you just say? You can't eat more than one slice of cake?
You eat one slice of cake and you feel like you've had the whole cake. It's just
I
so
thought
much.
you meant, can you ever just eat one slice of cake?
I got another slice of cake.
You guys, you go for seconds for cake?
Nah.
As much cake as is
No, I
available.
don't either.
I'm gonna fuck with you. I don't even go for first.
What? You're not a cake man?
I'm the lone cake beacon in the darkness right now.
I'll skip dessert, and then be like, hey, if you're gonna order dessert, give me a little bit of your entree.
Why would you skip dessert?
Like
I don't like
sweets?
dessert that much.
What? Honestly, I'm jealous of you to be.
I understand maybe you don't like cake, but not like in dessert, you like a pie?
I mean, I don't dislike it. It's not like I put it in my mouth and I go, this is displeasing. But I, you know, when I get a,
That sounds like
makes
something
me
you would-
angry. I actually hate that.
when I get like a, you know, a foot-long sandwich from Subway for $7.50, I go, oh, damn, dude, this is worth it. Like, this is hitting all the right spots. And then when I get like a dessert for like $4 or $5, I'm like, I'd rather just have a foot-long sandwich from Subway than this.
The point is that you have the footlong sandwich, and then you have a small like piece of dessert to, you know, sweeten.
But if I
the
don't
mood.
eat the
Yeah.
dessert, then I can have a foot-long sandwich tomorrow.
Sure, you be economic about it. Fine. It's just supposed to be something you enjoy, you know.
Yeah, like dessert's not supposed to be sustenance, really. It's a treat.
I treat myself well enough.
Do you
You guys ever have that
have like a
giant
granola
cookie?
bar like halfway through the stream?
Actually, I was jonesing for one. Kate, do we have any kind bars left? Oh, hell yeah.
What kind?
There's one left. That's perfect. God, I'm smart.
Ah,
Oh, fuck! What you guys ever have those giant cookies that Papa John's makes?
Yes, actually.
Oh yeah, we had a place that made those specifically in the mall. Actually,
You know what?
those are good.
Yeah,
They're really
that's
good.
actually like pretty close to my ideal dessert.
Why don't we have
Wait.
more of those? I just realized I haven't had one since going to that mall like 10 years ago.
Those cookies
honestly-
are better than regular cookies.
yeah.
Oh yeah, because it comes like steaming hot, and it's got like
Now
the
I'm
soft
pissed.
cookie bit, and yeah.
Where-
No, honestly, that's the pretty much the only reason I will ever order from Papa John's is to get that big ass cookie. It's so good.
You guys know what pazookies are?
What?
Is that the name of your silly dog?
Oh no,
my pazookie.
it's funnily enough from a restaurant called BJ's. Name of the restaurant's BJ's.
Hey, you guys want to go to BJ's and get a
Get a
bazooki?
pazookie? No, it's like actually a really expensive like restaurant. I don't know how big the chain is. I don't know if it's just in Texas or what, but they have it's just like a steaming hot like cookie at the bottom of like a dish, maybe like about the size of a cookie, and then they just put like 2 scoops of ice cream on it, and it's like
Oh, sounds great.
Oh,
the
that sounds
greatest
nice.
thing.
Yeah.
so good. It's like $12 though. They're really expensive.
What?
Oh, that's
Well,
not
that's
so
a little
bad.
crazy.
I mean, if it's a whole big cookie the size of like a pizza pie, then
That's
you know.
crazy.
It's overpriced, but everything is overpriced at BJ's.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember the old recurring segment where I read memes off of the Weather Channel
Yeah.
Yeah.
website? Because Rumble Muffin just linked me another set of those.
Okay.
So first up, we've got a dolphin. Seems to have something draped over it.
Okay.
The subheading is nature, and then the title says it's trapped in a t-shirt.
The nature?
Sports and recreation. Man falling into an icy pond looks miserable. Looks like he's crying for his life. Says he just jumped into an icy pond and just watch.
Oh, all right. Well,
Yeah, I won't go on this
There's
one.
a picture of a pond with a red square around like a shadow in the water. Trending
Okay.
news. Unsuspecting fish never stood a chance.
Whoa.
damn, that's ominous, dude.
And lastly, there's a picture of a groundhog with a leather glove around it. Winter Storm Central. Spoiler alert, he's usually wrong. Thank you, Weather Channel.
Punxsutawney? No way.
Yeah, it's Punxsutawney.
It's not like he got the
Maybe you're
position because he's a good groundhog.
I want to see a politician like fight against Punxsutawney Phil or whatever
Never
his name
stood a
is.
chance.
How old is Punxsutawney now?
No.
The current
Dead.
No, it's not the same.
I know it's the
am
same one, but how old's the current one?
Going to run some ads, and then we're gonna play a little. What is the next thing?
Golf with
Golf
your
your friends. Yeah, that's right. I'll get see you soon.
Punxsutawney
Thank you, Rumble Muffin,
Phil.
for bringing those to my attention.
Punxsutawney Phil.
Ruka.
I'm a cat. Wow. Hey, did you know that I'm a cat?
You're just jealous.
You are.
All right. Punxsutawney Phil lore.
Lore.
Fuck
Yeah.
me, man.
I've never heard it
Yeah.
described that way before. Lore, though.
Okay, wait, hold on. I'm just skimming, and I read one sentence out of context here. Each year, 2 scrolls are prepared by the vice president of the Inner Circle. What the fuck is happening?
Okay, this is a cult. This is like a level that you go to in like Skyrim or something. Like
The Inner Circle?
You sure you didn't read the Inner Sanctum?
Yeah, right?
Sanctum Sanctimonious. Filled with scrolls and ancient knowledge where they cut the head off a chicken.
Phil communicates in groundhogese to the president, who is then directed by Phil to the proper
Lord.
scroll and forecast.
Lore, though?
Who did they sacrifice to Punxsutawney Phil?
It was Bill Murray.
that's why he keeps getting older and older.
just
He's actually
can't die.
immortal, but he loses a year every time they sacrifice him to Punxsutawney.
On February 11th, 2015, the Merrimack Police Department in New Hampshire issued an arrest warrant for Punxsutawney Phil for having failed to disclose the extreme amounts of snow that would ensue after Groundhog Day.
That is hilarious. What made you think it was the 3 months, man? Appreciate it. I want a bit of BJ's now.
Me too. I always want to go to BJ's.
I'd love to go get
It's just
a
got a
BJ.
big menu, you know.
Yeah.
It does have a big menu.
No, like they give you a book. You
Yeah.
like, read
Yeah.
the book. It's so big.
They suck and blow, and
You have the
They do
choice
that.
between the two. It just
They have
keeps
really
going
good
and
pizza,
going.
apparently.
they
Where
do the
I've
little
had
thing where
pizza
they put
together.
their tongue under the head of your penis, the top of the shaft.
Don't
You
forget
guys
about the
talking about-
boys.
New Haven, Connecticut.
Yeah. That's it.
Apparently,
you
they've
hear
got
about the
really good
Punxsutawney?
pizza.
They've also got the lore of Punxsutawney Phil.
And the inner sanctum.
It's my favorite Outcast song.
Game and pass are in Discord.
Okay.
Oh, lovely.
Why is that the password? I'm already hungry, dude.
Oh, is it food related?
On this
Austin
show,
is food related, but doesn't have to be.
We never
I
talked
mean,
about
it has to be.
What are you talking about? Would you guys eat? I was gonna say hedgehog
Thank
for
you.
some reason, but now I want to say hyena. Would you guys eat hyena?
I
No,
mean,
I
I'd
know what
try
they
it.
do with their clits.
That is a great out of context quote. No, I know what they do with their clits.
I think I saw that movie.
No,
What?
I know what they do with their clits. That's
Yep.
the movie.
It's the sequel to Do You Want to Build a Snowman?
Oh God.
That got dark.
Yeah. It's like
Have you seen a hyena's clit hole?
Clit hole.
They can reverse it inside out.
It's like a distended anus.
You know, the names are like a lot less racist than they used to be.
No, you missed one clearly. That was like on page 1.
Ooh.
I know what you did with your clit last summer.
get fucking stupid golf with your friends to capture.
Capture Manhattan.
Mean
No.
hand.
Wait, is nobody in this room still?
I
Oh no, it
there's
says 3 out of 8.
people in the game.
Get me. Straight
Kangaroosta,
up.
thank you for the cheers during the last hour as well. And on the subscription side, let's go like Enzymicide, Morsel Mouth, Difference Engine, Flurp89, Lupitar the Puppet Master, Dchan121, Sepulture, Bear Shark, Virtue Real, Cursed, Jaxie Poo, Gabe Lantis, Saber Ewan, Keone3, Ranchy Doom, Cap'n Cook 94, Wheatflakes 919, Elf King Tadichi, The Crooked, Hovis Has Risen, Savino, Laughboy, Triazic, Gazloid, Trey is me. I was wondering who Trey was. Turns out it's this person. But who is Trey is me? New Beater 32, Zaperzin, Malkin Cookies, Cassia X, Calstyrax, Rob Bobberts, Poochin, Brewerboy 12, Crazed Stickman, Admin Alert, Frown Free Zone, Tribs, the TK Master. Oh my god, what have you done to the background?
What?
You guys see that in the background of your Golf with Friends game?
Nope.
No.
It just turned into the art for Soda Drinker Pro.
That's awesome.
It corrupted the sky, and the birds are like flying across the screen, but they're leaving trails of all their previous animation states.
There aren't birds. They're butterflies.
Well, dude, you
seen
would
birds, though?
understand my confusion if
Okay.
you were looking at my screen. Good lord. Okay, it's oh god, the Family Feud. It's corrupting again. B Bones 150, Sassanox, and Pain Pajamas. Kevin 92, Big Too Big, Dipson, and
Wait.
Rarco TV.
Do I have enough time to go pee? I gotta pee so bad.
You know what? By all means, why
Still
not?
got cheers, right?
I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
No, cheers are done. Cheers are
Oh
done.
God, kill me. Oh,
Read him
Jesus.
again.
Wow, that just hit him hard, didn't it?
Dude, can you just go to my stream for a second?
All right.
All right.
I can even move my mouse around and create like a weird ass like parallax.
Do you have like Hall of Mirrors effect where everything's just getting redrawn infinitely?
No, it's like the skybox got replaced by like
Holy shit.
the
that
skybox
is
got
terrible.
replaced by like some glitch art or something.
Just waiting for it to load here.
That is trippy.
Oh, it's gone.
The bird's drawing on it. The butterfly was drawing on the skybox.
Oh,
No.
that's weird.
Oh yeah, no, you're drawing on it with the trees.
Oh, I just caught the end of it though.
Yeah, that was a wild time.
All right, I'm back.
That should be what it looks like all the time. I
I
like
would
that.
never play this game.
Oh.
If that's what it looked like. All right, let's
Really?
do it.
That's
Keep
fun.
your electric eye on me, babe.
Let me sleep on it.
Yeah, that's the next lyric.
That's David
Let
Bowie.
me poop
yeah.
on you, baby, baby.
I don't remember that part of the David Bowie song. Congealed coffee creamer.
Why don't you just not drink that?
Yeah.
It's the only thing I have in my room.
Rob, you just went to the bathroom and grabbed a drink on the way back.
Yeah, I don't have time for that. I got
Yeah,
got
you
important
do.
shit to do, dog.
Does the game look kind of weird to you?
A little bit, yeah.
They
Like kind of flat and like not shaded?
They updated
Yeah.
that while you were gone. Actually, like a week and a half ago, we played this, and it.
Wait, has Nick played the new map?
He hasn't. He'll
No,
love
not
it.
yet.
Candyland's
Candyland's in?
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
I love Candyland. This is Blitzball, by the way.
Oh Jesus.
Sorry, I
Oh,
should have
shit,
mentioned that.
Jesus.
Ryan just panicked. So
We were
hard.
distracted by the other
Bernice! You killed my friend.
Oh, Jesus, Bernice!
system. Also, jumping is on.
When the hell is Rick and Morty?
Never.
No one knows.
Okie dokie.
I mean, he wasn't. Mr. Poopy Butthole wasn't kidding when he said, you know, maybe
Ah!
year and a half. Who knows? Ha ha!
Ah, Morty.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
Oh jeez, Rick.
Oh!
Appear to have gotten
I make that
ourselves
sound in everything I do.
in another bucket of syrup here, Rick.
Uh-oh.
It's me, your nephew, Morty. Oh yeah, Nick. On Monday, you missed us doing a live improv episode of Seinfeld that was really good.
Oh, that was fantastic.
And then, another one of Everybody Loves Raymond that had some very uncomfortable connotations for some of the characters.
And
What was the third
tortilla
one?
the
Not
hot
Love
dog.
Raven.
Tortilla the
Tortilla
hot
the
dog.
hot dog. That's right.
Yeah.
Tortilla, you'll get your money.
Oh,
Iwaniwanga solo.
Yeah.
my game
What do
is
you think?
frozen.
We got one episode of Who's Line, the NLSS crew.
What?
Yeah.
Do you think we could pull it off? Be funny?
Be funny. 50-50.
We got to play questions only. We got to
You
do.
knocked me. Oh, you knocked me in.
We got to do song styles. We got to do what's the other ones?
I couldn't do the song
hoedowns.
stuff. Yeah, I couldn't do that. Hoedown. We tried to do a hoedown on an Ultimate Chicken Horse episode, didn't we?
Nah, we succeeded. I would think.
It was a garbage trash fire.
Yeah, it was bad.
Oh,
You're out of
Nick.
time.
No, I'm trying to fix my capture. Like the game broke for some reason.
Yeah, I know. It happened to me too. I don't know what the hell's
Oh,
happening.
bounce on
I
the
just
tree
did
stumps,
window capture.
boys.
Yeah, window capture seems to work.
Yeah. Oh, you
It's never been a problem
you
before.
fucker.
Eat hole in one. It's the greatest hole in one ever received.
Oh, I got a hole in one.
No, but you didn't get this kind of hole in one.
Yeah, you knocked me out of my hole. In
Yeah,
one.
I knocked
Piece of
Rob out of
shit
his hole in
garbage.
one.
Fuck, man. Scenes from a hat with scenes from Twitch chat.
Oh yeah.
That'd be.
Why did you turn into like the Planet Coaster menu music?
What's your favorite Who's Line game?
Hey,
I
Probably
like.
Scenes from a hat.
No.
I'm a big Irish drinking song fan.
Yeah.
But then again, Newscasters is really good too.
I like the one where they have that like big long pool noodle prop, and they always shape it into a dick.
That's props.
That show is bad.
Fuck off. I'm mad. I don't care if you're joking or not. Don't even fucking say that.
Colin
will
Mockery
lose
is
it.
barely
Go,
Canadian.
but I think it's like a little overhyped.
No, you're wrong. Have you seen the episode with Richard Sherman?
No, but that'd be awesome.
No, it was wait, what's his name?
Richard. What are you talking about? Richard
The
Croup?
exercise guy.
Richard
Richard
Dawkins?
Yeah,
No, the-
Richard Dawson.
Richard
crazy-
Simmons
Richard Simmons. Fuck. The episode
from
with him.
Kiss.
Richard Ricardo?
Go watch the episode. It's
I have.
it's Living Scenery with Richard Simmons.
Did you ever see the
It's-
two of them with Robert Williams?
It's one of the funniest scenes on television that exists. I'm not even joking.
Are you thinking of
Don't
Wayne
believe it.
Brady?
Yes, Wayne Brady.
That guy is hilarious.
He
very
is
talented.
actually though, in truth.
His
Oh,
brain
sound
amazes me
effects.
that he's able to create songs so fluidly,
It's not
Yeah.
that impressive.
consistently.
It's like way better than Ryan at
No, it's like, yeah, but he's older, so. as we discussed, I'm not threatened. Are you even playing like the same game as me at this point? Like,
it. No,
you guys have
but
got
I did
to,
get it in view.
you've got to accept your big ball capabilities.
What the?
Get fucked.
How did that work?
Sucks.
Rick and Morty has been given a 2017 release, but Adult Swim hasn't given them a specific date. Someday it'll be back on air.
How that working out for you, right?
How that?
Me
Me Wari Wanga.
Miwani Wanga solo. Why does he say that? What does Miwani Wanga mean? That's what I want to know.
Wanna banga?
Wanga. Yeah.
He wants the Wanga with
Wanna
solo?
banga? Don't you wanna banga? Right?
Yeah,
Don't
that's
you
it.
wanna banga?
And a bona and a son and a springer. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh.
Nick. Ooh.
You're right there.
You
No, I
yeah,
thought I could bump him.
No, suck on my balls, you grass-fed.
Yeah, Chad, I agree. The game looks very strange and washed out. I'm not sure what's going on either.
Yeah.
Something
Wish I could
changed
turn
about the
back
rendering
time.
engine.
To the good old days, playing golf with friends. Now it's washed out.
I kind of like that song.
I've heard it twice.
Mmm.
Chad, I mean, I'll take that. I'll take the L on this one. I shouldn't like that song. You're not allowed to, but I like it.
Part of being like really ignorant of popular media is that you don't have to play by those rules anymore. Sometimes people will be like, I bet NL really likes 21 Pilots because they're so overrated. And then I go, wait, what do they sing? And they go, is that song Stressed Out? And I go, is that the one that goes, now we're stressed out? And they go, yeah. And I go, yeah, that song's pretty good.
I like things that you're not supposed to like.
Oh my god.
Doesn't matter.
Everyone
man.
has them, you know.
Yeah, you like what you like.
Oh,
you know?
I guess I
Yeah.
took
Except for
22
when you
strokes
put-
there.
Except when you put ketchup on mac and cheese. Don't do that. That's
Yeah.
Nick,
that's awful.
Who's taking the? You're farther ahead than me. You gotta take the L on this one. Thank you. That was incredible.
Yeah, I almost like
How'd you do that?
got that perfectly. I don't know.
Shit, man, I got wrecked.
Why
No,
didn't
you
I
got
try
people
this?
who are like, oh, I like this song. Like, dude, you like this song? It's garbage. It's just popular because it's fucking media is bullshit. It's terrible. You shouldn't like this.
It just depends what
No.
circles you run in. Some people don't give a shit about what
We're
you
in
like.
Twitch chat circle though.
I already went to, the Pitchfork Media School of Music, so I can get down with, ooh, Metal Machine music. You listen to it 100 times, it really sounds quite beautiful at the end. I can get down with, like, the hipsterest shit ever invented, but then, like, guys, say you like one Ciara song and the whole world comes crashing down.
I like Adele.
Does he?
Sometimes.
I don't like Adele, actually.
I've listened to like one or two of her songs, and wow,
Me
that was
wanna
pretty
do Adele.
It's, it's pretty good.
I think
don't have a
I
problem
think
with
she
it.
has a great voice,
Yeah, she does.
but I have very low tolerance for melodrama.
Mm.
does
So
that mean?
when she's like a 35-year-old woman and she's calling his ex-lover and be, hello from the other side, I'm gonna tell you I'm sorry for, everything that I've done. Get over it. Get a job. You're too old to be having these heartfelt moments with like someone you're Facebook stalking.
You should be emotionally dead inside by that
I'm
age.
just be
Yeah,
like an
really.
emotional adult,
What is an emotional adult to you?
She's a full-grown human being. She should act like it, is what I'm
I
saying.
wanted to say she's a grown-ass woman.
She's a grown ass woman.
She's
in
20.
that-
She's 28. She's been famous since I was 4.
That's not true.
The math does not check out.
By both like literal means and also like she's not been that famous for that long. Like she's been famous for what, like 4 or 5 years
She's
now?
been famous. Like, no, she had that song. Should I just keep chasing pavement? That was like 2007.
what?
Whatever. I don't know that
You got a
song
problem?
either. Whatever happened to that one lady who did the song and then she did a bunch of dog memes on Twitter and stuff?
Ariana
What?
Grande?
No. Lord.
Is it-
Oh, yeah.
Lord.
La
Yeah.
la la. I am Lord.
Lord. What happened to her? Is she still doing things?
Probably.
Yeah, I imagine so.
One song is pretty good. I actually kind of like that song.
Think it
Royal-
feels
Yo, you know her album 23? That's because she was 23 when she made it, you moron. Yeah, why don't we just apply that to all albums? Like, I'm a huge fan of Pearl Jam's album 10. They were all in the 4th grade when it came out. It was amazing that they were able to write such universally you know, amazing hits. And of course, who could forget the Beatles classic One? With the Smashing Pumpkins fucking Zero.
And Metallica's classic One.
Yeah, and Bob Marley's classic One.
I love how the skybox is like about 10 feet in front of
everything
you.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of texture
This
pop
level's
out.
really hard.
Yeah, it's like too hard.
Hope you
God,
didn't give us
everything's getting
Blitzball.
eaten.
Yeah,
I mean, it's Candyland. It's the way it's supposed to be.
texture pop out instead of in. Oh, what
This
the
is
hell?
just default mode. There's no things on.
Oh,
okay.
Nick, you're gonna love the music in Candyland, buddy.
You've already heard all of it.
Squiddle
We just replace it with mouth moods. Could you replace all music with mouth moods? 300 megabytes storage capacity.
There's a couple of songs, like, normally I think everybody looks down at on mashups, as in, like, it's novelty, but usually it doesn't make for good music. Like,
No.
to listen to, like, a million times, you're like, Smash Mouth, where every word is somebody. You're like, okay, that's
Right.
funny,
Yeah, I got you.
but it's not art, necessarily.
Wow.
When, well, come on. And then, when, there's a couple of songs on Mouth Moods, I'm like, this is art.
You know what mouth sounds?
No, it's the new.
No.
Oh yeah, you missed that when you were away.
Yeah,
Have
I
you
haven't
not
seen
heard
that,
mouth
yeah.
moods?
Oh, I didn't know the mouth did different things now.
Yeah, it has moods.
Nick, have
now.
you not
There's
heard
moods now.
Neil's new album, Mouth?
Have you not heard of Mamoon's Falafel?
I have. I actually had some when I was in New York.
Can we
with
go
you.
back? Nick, have you not heard fucking Mouth Moods yet?
No.
The one
Why are we
that's
here right
like Linkin Park's In the End mixed with like whatever that soul song is. I'm like, that's better than In the End. I'll just say it.
So brave.
Yeah, DAE Linkin Park isn't that good in 2017.
Ah, you fart
Wow,
monster!
this looks difficult.
Yeah, the whole thing is pretty, I was gonna say bad, but...
Well, having to hit it going up the hill, though, seems extra hard.
I don't know. Wow Wow is legitimately like...
Oh, I got it.
It's actually like
Wow Wow?
a hilarious pump up song. That you can imagine somebody listening to that and being like, hell yeah, this is my jam.
It's that one and Annoyed Grunts. Is
Also amazing. That is an actual work of art.
What's
Can you
Annoyed
explain
Grunts
it?
a parody of? Or a
Annoyed
mashup of?
Grunts is sung by Larry King live,
Oh.
and it has some popular samples in that song include Tim Allen going and
we love him. He's huge in our meme circles.
the
That's
like
true.
meow from Mario Paints.
Oh, hell yeah, I love that too.
Austin Powers saying "Yeah, baby."
Mm-hmm.
This is made for us.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
It is mean.
Did you
music,
know
pretty
that they
much.
have, there was a sound clip in that song I didn't recognize the first couple times. It has Shikaka from Ace Ventura.
Oh, I have not heard that.
It's like right towards the end, it's just Shikaka. It does it like 2 times. I'm like, wow. He's got it all.
Genuinely,
Got it all.
I think that you could almost release the Dear Prudence and Everybody Walk the Dinosaur mashup, and if Walk the Dinosaur had not previously existed, people would be looking for like incredibly soulful meaning in it. Like, I really think that Dear Prudence elevates that to a level I didn't think possible.
That's great.
But-
Wonderwall with
Yo,
You Spin Me Right
yeah.
Around. It's
Love
so
these
good.
jelly cubes in this level too, by the way.
I know you would love that. Yeah, that's what I said when we played it. Honestly.
This is my jam.
Mm.
Maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. You're my Wonderwall.
Yeah, I think that's one of the ones where I'm like, this is horrible but hilarious. But the best, like, in terms of that category is Back in Black mixed with 1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlton, which is just like completely transformative in all of the wrong ways that are so right.
It just blows you away when you hear it because it's probably the most unsuspecting thing you could hear when you hear the da 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 da. It's just
You've done an adequate job of getting me excited to want to listen to this.
It's an hour that you will enjoy.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
We've left some surprises in there for you too.
Well, not that I needed encouragement either. Like, I would have listened to it regardless, but you pumped me up, so thank you.
Hey, you pumped me dry, dude.
Rob hasn't listened to it yet.
I have actually.
Yeah, and
I haven't listened to all of it though. Yeah.
It's only 94 songs.
What is it? Mindless self-indulgence?
I'm finding I'm kind of really weirdly enjoying, for some reason, the Shady interlude.
Yeah.
This is really weird and kind of unsettling in a good way. What?
Have you
My
been
name
listening
is-
to it non-stop?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think it will have an impact on you if you do that, though. Like, I think it will.
You'd be surprised, but yeah, I think.
I think you'll come out on the other side slightly changed. If you
Alright.
do it piecemeal, you'll remain Nick, but you might become someone completely different.
Well, I'll take a straw poll later and see which one of those things I should do. If you still want me or you want the other version of me that I haven't decided on yet.
Have you guys? You guys know Girl Talk?
Yes.
Are you guys?
I told you I was raised in the Pitchfork School of Music.
You guys like Girl Talk? You Girl Talk people?
What was that first album?
I don't know.
The one that has, Juicy mixed with Tiny Dancer by Elton John. I was like, that's hot right there. That's good. And then the next album, I was like, it's all right. It's not as good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's a guilty pleasure, but I kind of like some Girl Talk songs. I don't have anything
like some
against
girl.
You shouldn't feel guilt about pleasure.
them.
Some pleasure you should.
Yeah, probably.
That way.
Like, what if you're into like murdering people? Should
Yeah,
probably feel
Night
pretty
Ripper.
guilty
That's
about
All
the
right,
one.
well, I didn't really account for that, Rob.
Should probably be guilty about that.
Deserves a quiet night.
And
Is that what you're going for with that
summertime.
one?
Let's do it. Night
Ask
Moves
Nick
by
about
Bob
Oh,
Seger.
oh. I like that. That should be remixed next.
Yeah.
Or mashed up, whatever it's called.
Bob Seger doesn't like it when he uses music, though. He's one
Really?
of those guys. Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah. It
You
sucks.
realize he licensed Like a Rock to Chevy, right?
Maybe he doesn't realize that.
Maybe
Someone
that's
should tell
why
him.
he doesn't do it anymore.
Yeah, that's a good point. Wait, doesn't... Oh, no, that's Hank Williams Jr. does. The Monday Night Football theme song.
Well, he used to.
I took the Chevy to the levee. Now the levee is dry. Do you think they owed Chevy royalties?
Probably did.
Do you think
Oh,
that it was
shit.
like a Chevrolet that ran on water? Like, does American Pie take place in the future? They filled up the Chevy in the levee? And now the levee's... What is a levee?
It's
engine.
like a
Stops.
pit of water, I think, right?
Yeah, okay, I thought
Yeah.
so.
The can I pose a question?
Yes,
Sure.
Okay. They always say as American as apple pie.
right.
Yeah, which
Apple
you fuck.
pie? Well, is apple pie that American? Like, is it very commonly?
It's probably German, to be honest.
Mm.
Right, that's what I'm thinking. Right, that's not one of those things that was invented in America, right? Surely.
Most American things are from other
Oh.
cultures that we've appropriated.
Yeah.
Oh, this fucking...
Wait, what do we... Are we supposed to stop short and then jump it?
Yeah.
Yeah, kinda.
That's
goodbye.
rough.
But they're
Oh, I did it.
Pretty American.
No,
Don't do it,
no,
don't
no,
do it,
no.
don't do it, don't do it.
Stop,
Stop.
stop,
No, you fucker.
Oh, he's done it.
I've done it.
Whoa.
Everything's okay.
Oh, and down back around the thing.
Oh, no.
Apples aren't native to the Americas. Is that true?
I don't believe that for a second.
I don't know.
I mean, I'll believe it for like a second, but now I don't believe it anymore.
No!
Well, it's one of those things, right? Where like sometimes you're surprised by what foods are New World foods, like potatoes.
Yeah.
Oh, potato farls are so good.
What?
Potato farls.
Potato farls?
Is
They're
that
like little patties of potato, and you fry them in a pan, and you have them
Uh-huh.
with breakfast. They're so good.
Potato.
It's like a hash brown.
They're
Yeah.
like creamy potato, though. They're not like the salty kind of like burnt kind of potato.
What you did? That's error in the chef,
I'm
man.
trying
Don't
to-
blame
I'm
the
trying to find a
potato.
way to describe it. I know it's not really right.
Just kill me. Just end me.
Chat, you know what potato farls are? Can you explain that better than I can? Because I don't think I know. I just
Potato
like to eat them.
farls.
Put a fried egg on top of it. It's so good.
Potato Farrell is that's Will's brother, right?
Yeah.
It's when you leave a potato out in the wild and eventually it forgets its, house training.
Commonly confused with potato farrell, which is Colin Farrell's
Potato brother.
potato brother. Yes. His brother.
No,
is
the
a
Potato Brothers are the Farrelly brothers.
Right. Yes. Yeah. That's it.
The potato Farrellys.
I
Everyone
enjoyed
knows
that way
that.
more than I should have. I'm sorry.
Yes, be sorry you enjoyed my potato brother.
No one here has ever heard of Johnny Appleseed. Look, be honest though. If we'd been like, hey, remember that guy who gave apples to all of America by just walking around and putting seeds everywhere? You'd be like, you believe that stupid shit? That seems like one of those things that's like a cultural myth.
Yeah, it's like Babe the Blue Ox.
Yeah,
Didn't
exactly.
happen.
Yeah.
Paul fucking Bunyan.
Paul Bunyan, dude.
Paul
What's
Bunyan?
the deal with Paul Bunyan? Like, what is his story? Like, what is he?
He's a
Hercules?
big
got
old
blue
guy.
ox?
He's got a big old goat.
He's
No,
not
it's a
related to
blue
the
ox!
string bean
Oh,
giant.
it's an
got a
ox.
blue
I
ox.
don't remember.
Big
You're the one
old
asking
goat.
about it. You're mad at me. I don't remember.
He's related to the string bean giant and also the giant that goes up the beanstalk.
Isn't the string
The
bean
giant
like,
does not go up the beanstalk.
Giants and beans are
He
found
started
in
up the
rather
beanstalk.
violently.
He lived on the beanstalk. He is real. Is he real? Isn't the Jolly Green Giant just an ad for the string beans in a can?
Wait, what do you mean?
No.
Isn't he actually that? Like, is
You
your
can't make
is
up
your
a
question? Is there a real
Well, I mean-
Jolly Green Giant?
No, my question is like, is that like some sort of an American mythology thing that was like co-opted for advertising or something?
No, I think it's just like the fucking, like Tony the Tiger. He's just a
He
mascot.
had one of the famous dragons from history, and we remembered him ever since. This flag is an asshole, by the way.
Yeah.
Scoobity
So
boop boop.
dumb.
This is a great
We're
track right here.
Sinking a ball straight into an asshole.
What the fuck? Oh man.
Which one does this one lead you to? Oh, it leads you to the candy core.
I'll take you to the candy.
Candy corn.
Don't you dare.
Tony the Tigget is not real.
I don't think you're allowed to say that on Twitch. Can Tony the Tiger be real though?
Johnny the Appleseed. Johnny the Apple.
Johnny.
Johnny Appleseed is a real person, Egg. You can seriously go read about him right now. Oh, if that's the only criteria, I guess we'll go. Hey, Aslan is a real person. You can go read about him in a book.
Asgore is a real
He wasn't
goat
even
man.
a person in the book.
He's a person.
lion.
He's Liam Neeson.
Lions can't be people.
I mean, yeah, no, they can't. They're lions.
You're a lionist.
I mean, I'm just saying, they're not.
You can't say what a
To
lion
you.
can and can't be.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if he tries really hard and puts his mind to it, in America, he can do anything,
Puts his line to it.
Yeah, exactly. Lion Neeson.
Some kind of lion ban in America.
Where are you going, Nick?
I can't stop moving. I guess I'm over here now.
Nice little butt jiggle.
His name's John Chapman? They should have called him Johnny Chapel instead of Johnny Appleseed. Or at least Johnny Chapelseed.
Johnny Chapels.
Do you guys think that Freddy Krueger is real?
Look,
You
I'm
guys
still
believe in Freddy
coming up with
Kruegers?
Johnny Appleseed names that are better. How about this? Granny Applesmith.
All right.
He's a granny?
So wait. Yeah, there's a lot of questions with that name.
Grampy Applesmith?
I mean, it could be a granny. That's no judgment. But does he smith apples? Like he creates them?
Well, do you Richatelli anything?
Well, I mean, no, but Telly isn't
What is-
really a thing.
Yeah, wait, what does your last name mean?
It actually, I looked it up before. It does
Type
mean
of
like,
pasta.
yeah, it's
Wow.
a type of pasta. That is very racist.
At least it's not
it
a kind of auto parts store
sorry, Rob.
represented by George Foreman.
It's actually a very uncommon last name, and it does mean like wealthy. So someone in my past was wealthy.
Oh shit, it's like a
And-
Medici family situation.
Yeah, but I don't know who the fuck they are. Like, can they give me some of their like castle money, ancient, Roman blood money? Because I'd take it.
Roman blood
Still
money.
that weird language rule, like the Ziff rule or whatever.
Ziff Davis rule. It's
Yeah.
a publication.
They used to have Tech TV.
Oh, it's a funnel.
Yeah, it's a funnel rule.
Oh shit,
It's a
that's
rule about
tight.
funnels.
Wait, did you say tight like it's actually physically constraining, or do you just
No,
is
it's
that
cool.
an expression
No.
of
No,
excitement?
it's
for you?
cool. It's like a funnel.
He meant tight like a tiger.
What is it? I gotta know this.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, that's Austin Powers.
I don't remember the word. Fuck, whatever.
Robert Linguini.
They spelled it Lunguini. I really like.
Monstro's Linguini.
Ooh.
Oh, dude, I got in the funnel. The funnel is great. That's the best path for sure.
Scoopity boop boop boopity boop boop scoopity boop boop. Great song, dude.
It's a little bit like Dam Busters, actually.
Yep, I can see that.
Less catchy though.
That one goes.
Yep.
You know, my last name isn't supposed to be what it is, to be honest with you.
What does that mean?
Okay, so, like, basically, my dad had a different first and last name up until he was 2 years old, and then his mom got remarried and just renamed him.
Like all the way.
Wow.
The whole way. First and last name.
You guys still in
Big
stroke one?
commitment.
Yeah.
My last name is actually like shitty because everyone look at the balls.
Yeah, this is new. We weren't in Ball Land before. Oh,
balls
fuck!
are
The balls,
awesome, man.
fuck.
They're
This is
gum
Dragon's
drops.
Lair, dude.
Fuck. Oh no. No.
This is a lot
balls!
better. This is a lot better than Dragon's
I
Lair.
got distracted. No,
Very
everyone
true.
thinks my last name is Williams.
Yeah.
It's not Williams.
Yeah, no.
Then you'd be a lumber company, I think.
Imagine if you were a tennis professional who had siblings and Hulk Hogan was talking to you at like some kind of after party after Wimbledon. He'd be like, "You're one of the Williams brothers."
Oh yeah.
That's the worst joke that you've ever told.
Donut King.
Man.
Why is he green?
Yeah, it's not a good donut.
It's because he's an onion ring. Let's just get out of the way. They're onion rings. They're not donuts. He's an onion ring that went bad.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, I was talking
Like,
about Hulk Hogan.
He's an onion ring? How'd you get to that?
I really like that maybe, you know, on his deathbed he's gonna rip off his human skin and just be like,
No, just stop there.
I'm a breaded
I thought there was.
I'm a breaded and sliced onion, brother. The whole time.
What do you want to do for the next course?
That's
Oh,
up to
you
you.
see-
Dewey Castle.
What?
What?
Dewey Castle.
Oh.
What do you think I
I
said?
thought you said do a bleached asshole.
I still don't know what you said.
Exactly what I said.
Alright,
You got me.
yeah.
Dewey Castle?
Let's do Spooky Castle.
Oh.
Dewey Castle.
All
Brian
right.
hates Dewey Castle.
Fries, onion rings, tater tots, sweet potato fries.
Oh, wait, say it again.
Okwe.
Wait.
Okay.
No way.
Okay, wait.
No way.
Which, of course, in ancient Native American means.
Hold the
say
green
that
peppers.
again, please. Yeah.
Okwe.
No way.
Okay, wait.
Oh, stinky goat.
No way.
So what did you say? Say it. List them again.
Fries, onion rings, sweet potato fries, tater tots.
Onion rings are last for me.
What?
To be honest with you.
Explain yourself.
Well,
Onion rings are first for me. They're a rare treat.
really. Fries number one. Actually,
Wow.
man, that's tough. Fries number one.
Well, no way.
Okwe.
Yep.
I don't know. Like, it depends, man. Depends on where you get them from. Like,
I feel
sometimes places have really shitty fries and really shitty onion rings, but they have great tater tots.
What is Lincoln
That's
milk?
Sonic, basically.
Great tater tots are amazing, though.
Dude, go to Sonic. They have great fucking tater tots.
Yeah.
I feel like fries are like a 1 out of 1. Like the fries is just where I'm gonna make like
It's
the
number one,
index. Exactly. They're the
Absolutely.
default value.
They don't even need to
Onion
be
rings can be like 30% better than fries or 70% worse depending on how they're made.
There's a lot of types of fries. We're not even getting into that discussion.
Well,
Well-
let's hold up here for a second. Then
Well, see, the thing-
sweet potato fries can be like twice as good as regular fries or 10 times worse.
Yeah.
I just
Never
think
had
trying
a
to
good sweet
classify
potato.
like shoestring and curly fries are as the same is not really doing anyone a
Well,
favor.
but the thing is, like, I'll take any type of fry over. Well, I'll take more types of fries than I will take different
Go away.
types of onion rings.
I mean, there is no other kind of onion ring, right?
Well, there's two.
There's double
There's,
fries.
there's one, yeah. There's the one that actually is an onion ring battered and fried, so
Okay.
it's a ring of onion, and then there's the ones that you get at some restaurants, or restaurants, quote unquote, where it's a breaded ring of onion bits, and it's mostly breaded, you know? And
I
it's-
understand.
Seen that.
Yeah.
One
Those
is like
never
a
had that.
contiguous onion ring.
Right.
The other one is a ring made out of ground onions. Well,
Yes.
you get the idea.
pretty
Minced
much.
onions.
And I don't like those at all. Like, in no way do I like those.
I've
Big
never
onion
seen
rings?
those.
I gotta be honest with
I
you.
like those sometimes.
That's
Yeah.
an onion burger. It's minced onion meat fried. Right, Chet?
No.
That's an onion. Hey, can I get a side of onion burgers, please?
Is it a death sentence for an onion ring if the onion comes out completely in one bite?
I think if
I'm
it happens
unhappy
on,
about it.
I think if it happens on more than like 25% of the onion rings, yes, that's a damnation.
Yeah.
That's fair. I can agree with that.
Yeah,
it's
okay.
not, not well made, really.
Because I had one place that with the onion rings where you took one bite and it was like, oh, this is good. But then that one bite ruined the structural integrity of the onion ring. So the second
Crumbles.
bite, every
Right.
time the ring would come out.
It's like
Yeah.
House of Cards.
See, all of these reasons are why onion rings are last on my list. Like, there's a lot of ways to fuck up an onion ring, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I don't like is when the ring comes out, and then, you know, if I'm by myself, I'm eating the batter. There's zero question. But if I'm with other people, I have to, like, weigh my relationship with them and be like, are they going to think less of me for literally just eating a ring of fried
If
batter?
you think about it and the ring comes out, you have like 2 seconds to put the batter in your mouth to make it equal.
It's true.
Otherwise, you know, once the ring is dissolved enough in your mouth, you're like, all right,
You
now
think
it's just batter.
anyone you talk to would judge you for eating fried batter?
I mean, you can't just order. Let me put it this way. If someone orders onion rings, I'm like, yeah, this is a dude with good taste. If I went to a restaurant and someone said, can you just fry a bunch of batter and give it to me? I'd be like, this guy's not all there.
The intention was to eat the onions.
Yeah, but the onions are gone now.
You're making the best of a bad situation. That's just ridiculous to hold you to a higher level than that.
Look,
Oh, can I be
once you get to
slightly
this level of the business world, you got to think about things like this.
Okay.
Can I be slightly tangential for a moment?
Never.
All right, never mind then. Sorry.
All right. Well, now that that's over with.
Moving on.
Do you guys dip onion rings?
Sometimes.
Robert, I want to know your story.
Yeah, me too.
It's not a story. It's actually I want to know your guys' feelings on coconut shrimp.
Hell yeah, I love those.
Right?
Yes.
Those are
Top
awesome.
tier.
I don't think I've had
Seriously.
coconut shrimp.
Oh, it's so good, dude.
Is it just shrimp with coconut on it?
sort of?
It also has special sauce if you get it at Red
Because
Lobster.
I really don't
Yeah.
like coconut. Like I hate coconut. It has
Oh,
the
I'm sorry
same
for you.
texture as onions without any of the taste.
It's
It has
got.
its own world.
I mean, I like coconut, but it does have the texture of a fingernail.
You eat it and it's like ugh, it's gross.
What the hell? I've never even thought of that before.
It does actually. You're right. But coconut shrimp are delicious.
I will deal with that texture for onions because onions taste great. Coconut, there is no redeeming taste value there that I
Yeah,
like.
but they
need
don't
to
taste
have.
great on a burger, do they, Austin?
No, they do, but then you don't taste the. I will fight you.
Well, you put onion rings on a burger.
You don't
You
like that
can.
creamy
And it actually
coconut
works
flavor?
because these onion rings are very like light on the onion taste, even though they are onions.
Coconut is bad. Dude, apparently chat is split 50-50 on coconuts.
I'm
gross.
very pro coconut.
Well, the thing
I
is,
am
like,
too.
coconut flavor is excellent. Like, coconut milk is wonderful.
Yeah.
If you remove the texture from coconut, it becomes much more, like, easy to recommend, I think.
Yeah, but the
And coconut and
textural
pineapple
element,
is the dream together.
the textural element of coconut shrimp is the coconut, and it's good on that. It makes it so crispy, and then you dip it in the orange sauce, and it's so good.
Orange sauce?
Yeah, it's actually I didn't know what it was, and I looked it up. It's orange. It's orange sauce.
Just give me like shrimp though.
I mean, shrimp are good on their own.
Yo,
Fried
but
shrimp
right,
are also good.
Fried...
but-
I'll eat a non-fried shrimp and enjoy it any day
Yeah.
of the week.
Yeah.
Now, you too, Ruka, I know, but, like, a fried shrimp is next level.
Yeah.
That's
You gotta
one of the
be
meats
careful,
that
though.
gets best with frying, I think.
I think people fuck up frying
Big ones.
so much.
Oh, they
Like,
do.
It's so easy to fuck up frying something where you just get like 90% batter and 2% product. It's just like not good.
The onion
Actually-
conundrum.
To your point, though, shrimp especially are easy to fuck up because, like, it's the fastest, heating protein, and it fucking like it's so easy to make that shit rubbery, and then it's just like it's a waste of a shrimp. I'll still eat it because it's delicious,
Yeah.
but then come on, man.
Drench
I
it in
won't be as
marinara
happy
or
about
cocktail
it.
sauce.
Yeah, actually, I like shrimp cocktail as well. I'm a big fan of that.
I know that people, particularly in the United States and England, eat shrimp or prawn cocktail.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
Have
You
you,
get
never
the
had
shrimp ring, and it's got the sauce in the middle, and it's just like
Yeah,
a ton
but-
of shrimp.
You don't drink it, though.
it? Look, do you
What?
drink shrimp normally?
Well, you drink cocktails normally. So they come out with this shrimp in like a cocktail glass. Why don't they just call it, shrimp in a cocktail glass with sauce?
Well, you
That's
don't-
like,
you don't-
what do you call it? Like a, well, give me a second here. This is like hey, it's a potato Pepsi. And then it comes out and you're like, I want to drink this. Like, no! You idiot, you shove it up your ass.
I mean,
What?
It just doesn't make sense to me why they would put cocktail in it unless it's meant to be consumed in an imbibed fashion.
I mean, they only really serve it in a cocktail. They only ever serve it in a cocktail glass to be like clever, but usually it's not even served like that.
Wouldn't that be even worse with his logic, though?
I mean,
I know the sauce is called cocktail sauce. But they don't call
Nick's
it like
losing his
tomato.
fucking mind.
No, I just like I have a problem with the name shrimp cocktail because it's deliberately misleading.
Is it deliberately misleading?
Is it?
Cocktail
Well,
sauce.
here's why I'm mad. The name is a pun, right? Is that what
You're
it is?
not
Is like
mad about that.
I am mad about that because I feel
No.
like that's like a Chuck E. Cheese food order.
The world has way too many problems for that to be a thing you're
I'm mad about prawn cocktail.
you know what? I'm gonna look this up. I do not
can we
know
stop,
the origin
like,
of it.
that word is cocktail. That's pretty funny, actually.
It's
Yeah.
a good word.
That's a great word.
Cocktail sauce wiki. All right, here we go.
Why would you?
Oh, originally known as Marie Rose sauce.
Okay, that's much worse. I'll
Wait, hold
accept
on.
that.
Pick your poison here.
The sauce and the dish for which it is named were invented by British cook Fanny Craddock.
Extremely British
That's
name.
a pretty solid name.
That is a really British name. And it's even funnier in,
British.
slang. Yeah. You know what Fanny is? In
Wait, what's her last name
British.
again?
Craddock.
Yeah, that sounds like 2 words for the English word for what Fanny is.
Fanny Craddock. I need just
Craddock.
strongest sauces. I am headed into dinner.
You can't handle my strong sauces.
They're saying that it's just meant to be served with cocktails, which is
No,
pretty
that's
reasonable.
not true.
No.
Well, actually, I didn't finish the Wikipedia article. I
Oh,
want to
okay.
see where it goes. Here.
There's no way it's meant to be, hey, give me a shrimp cocktail. And you know what? What's your cocktail menu? That's not happening.
Oh, okay. Here you go. Prawn cocktail, the dish where cocktail sauce originates, was originally served with shrimp hanging at the edge of a cocktail
Yes,
glass.
that's-
This
yes.
is the origin of the name.
So you put a
Okay.
drink in it, and then you put the shrimp on the
No,
side.
you don't put the
I don't know if I'd want a shrimp drink. That sounds pretty.
No,
gross,
you don't
to be
drink.
honest.
shrimp
You don't drink it with the
drink!
shrimp. It's just sitting there, and you take it off the glass, and then you drink the drink.
No, the cocktail sauce is in the glass.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Why are you so mad about this?
Because it shouldn't be called a shrimp cocktail. That's
There's
like
some awful things in the world, and this is what you got. This is what got you up at night.
I feel like you guys are just desensitized to it. Like, if you ordered a fry cocktail and got a cocktail glass full of ketchup with a bunch of potatoes hanging out of it, you'd be like, what the fuck is this? But because shrimp cocktail's a thing, you don't question it. But you should question everything.
I mean, if they did do that, a fried cocktail, and they served it that way, I think it would be kind of cute, and I would
Oh,
enjoy
come
it.
on. That's something you get at the arcade. They have to, like, legally serve food so they can serve drinks.
I would enjoy it.
Yeah, I'd probably try a fry cocktail.
Frog
Why?
Cocktail?
Frogtail, yeah.
Kate, don't even. She's like, I question who I'm married to. You ever ordered a shrimp cocktail? There is no way you've ever ordered a shrimp cocktail, okay?
Do you guys not get shrimp cocktails in
I've never
Canada?
ordered one.
Are
I
they
love
not
shrimp,
common
though.
there? Oh, well then you should have. You would probably.
Well, I mean,
like it if
here's
you
the
love
thing. I've
shrimp.
been to, like, a family gathering, and there's, like, a ring of shrimp with cocktail sauce in the middle. I'm
Sounds
okay with
great.
that. That doesn't bother me. It's just
Well,
when a
that's what it
restaurant
is.
calls it a shrimp cocktail and is like, can you say the word shrimp cocktail to confirm you want to order it? Like, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna debase myself.
Why?
Well, now we know the etymology, and I feel like that should.
I feel like you gotta let live, man. Like you're fighting this battle. I don't know if there's a reason for it.
The second thing I'm gonna say is that I think that shrimp cocktail, although I like the cold like boiled shrimp in cocktail sauce, I think it's like my least favorite way to eat shrimp, which is really just a flattering thing to say about shrimp. Is like every other way I think is better.
Shrimp,
you can do like almost any
Alfredo linguine is really a good way to eat it.
That is good.
No, I haven't eaten yet. Please.
No,
I'm
shrimp
actually quite
scampi
hungry
is
as well.
top tier up there too. You guys ever had shrimp scampi?
Yes.
Yeah.
That shit is dope.
Yeah, man, shrimp
I don't know.
is like, how can you hate it?
Some
Maybe
people
if you
just
think
find it
looks like
creepy.
a bug. Yeah. Or if you ever have a shrimp where they don't devein it.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll get you off
Yeah,
and
that's
fast.
pretty gross.
You
Yeah.
guys ever had some good crawfish?
I don't think so.
To be honest, I don't think I have.
Yeah, man. You
So
guys
I've eaten
most
come
seafood,
to the
but
south, we'll
crawfish
have a
are not.
crawfish boil.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Can we also have a hoedown and a square dance?
Fuck you, man. Don't make fun of my culture, you dick.
Dick.
All right, everyone.
We
When
can
you
go
think
to
of
fucking
Texas-
Manhattan and go get fucking robbed. That's what Rob is.
Manhattan.
Say the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of Texas on 3. 1, 2, 3. Mike Modano.
Racism.
Who?
Mike Modano.
Toast.
I'm like the Mike his Dano, if you know what I'm saying.
I
Who's
said
that?
racism.
He's a captain for the Dallas Stars like 10 years ago.
Oh, hockey. Oh.
You know, they won the Stanley Cup.
Why do they have a hockey team in Texas?
Why do they have a football team in New York?
Well, you can play football in the
I think he roasted us, but I don't know.
No, I mean, he didn't.
Oh,
But he did.
I don't know enough sports to know if he roasted us.
Nick, what was the word you said? I was too busy trying to figure out my
Toast.
Toast? Texas toast?
Yeah, it just
Oh,
rolls
yeah.
off the tongue. Texas toast, man.
Austin, how often do you have Texas toast in Texas?
You usually have Texas toast to make like French toast. Usually. it's
Yeah,
Texas
that's
toast.
great. Put some eggs on there. Oh, eggs on eggs. I love it.
Otherwise, I mean, like if you want it, you can have it, but it's not like a staple of Texas breakfast or anything.
Does it? Can you order it in like Texas, like every Texas restaurant?
Nah, they just give you toast. It depends on the restaurant. I mean,
It's just because I'm hungry, I think, that toast was the first thing I thought of.
What the fuck is Texas toast? It's like really
Big
big
old
toast.
Really
Yeah,
thick
just a big
toast.
slice of bread.
Twice as thick as a normal slice of bread, but very fluffy.
Think of like, those giant waffles? They're like that, but bread.
Mhm.
Waffles?
Everything's bigger in Texas.
Yep.
Thought it had cheese and garlic. I think that's a specific type of preparation of
Yeah,
it.
that's
But
a Texas toast cocktail.
Yeah, they call that preparation tea.
You know what? I'll eat anything out of a cocktail glass.
Why,
I'll
though?
say it
Like-
right now, I'm
would you
ready,
eat ass
dude.
out of one?
I would
You're
eat
one
ass
step
out of-
away from going to that like San Francisco restaurant where they serve you on an iPad.
I forgot about that.
I probably would go to that place though. That
I
sounds
would
really
too,
funny.
though, but that's for the novelty. It doesn't count.
I don't know.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, that's what the novel. This is the cocktail glass.
I'm fundamentally opposed to it. Like, I'll eat at some hipster places, but if you're like a hipster place where I'm like, you serve me on like a slat of wood or something like that, I'm like, okay, I get it, you're a hipster. You serve me on an iPad, I'm like, you're just putting on airs now.
Well, at that point, it's just like gone through to the other end, right? Where it is kind of just satire.
I guess so, yeah.
I,
Which is
or
not
I
one of
imagine-
the like defining characteristics I want out of an eating establishment. Is sense of humor. If anything, like last time we were in Seattle, we ate at a restaurant that was sort of like Dick's, which my understanding is that it's an American chain where the waitresses are rude. And I was like,
Oh.
wow, this.
I thought it was a sports place.
Well, there's that one too. But I'll tell you what, after about
Balls.
3 times talking to that waitress, and she was kind of like short with me, I was like, this place fucking sucks. It's not like I particularly wanted her to be nice to me. It was more like, just be a normal human being. Instead, she's like, yeah, you would want the bacon cheeseburger, wouldn't you? I'm like, what? Where do you get off telling me what I'm supposed to...
That sounds kind of hot, honestly.
Yeah, it's for guys that like to be dominated while they eat, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, they got Hooters. It's for guys who like boobs.
I had the
all
best
guys.
burrito I've ever had in my life in Ireland, which I thought was
come
kind of
on,
funny.
though.
That's surprising.
I'm not
You can't
joking.
say
it really
that,
was.
though.
Not participating.
It
in this
really was
conversation.
the best burrito I've ever had.
Honestly,
That's like
insane.
me saying I had the best burrito of my life in Vancouver. Like, it's
Or like
not-
Mouth saying he made the best burrito of his
It
life.
could just be that I just haven't had a lot of great burritos, but at the same time, it was a fucking good burrito.
What was in the burrito?
It was pulled pork,
Okay, yeah.
Mexican
peppers.
spiced
That's
rice.
like cheating though, putting pulled pork in it. But
No,
go
it's
on.
not. Mexican spiced rice, pinto beans, guacamole, sour cream, shredded cheese, bean paste, I think was in there. It was so many ingredients. It was so many ingredients
Like-
that when she went to roll the burrito, it was like a problem for a minute until she like got her back into it.
bean
It was a
paste?
big.
Nobody else is
Fried
questioning
beans.
what bean
I think
paste
I mean
is.
refried beans.
Refried
yeah.
beans. Okay. All right.
Calm down.
Well, I mean, that's. I thought you had like tofu in
You
your
had a bean cocktail before?
I gotta say everything with the correct syntactical canonical pronunciation, or
That's
Ryan
the
will not
spirit of
recognize it.
language, man.
Actually,
Invisible syntax crackles with life.
speaking of bean paste, you guys ever had any kind of red bean pastry?
Yeah, dude.
That shit's great.
I
And it's
am
insane that
mostly for it.
I really like it.
Mostly.
There's some times that like,
Well, sometimes they put red bean in too much shit.
yeah.
Because there's a lot of Korean bakeries near where I live. And by a lot, I mean, like, it's worse than Starbucks. And, like, it's red bean everything. But I do enjoy it.
You say it's Rendy.
Do you guys
Yeah.
been to an Indian restaurant? I'm sure, right?
I've been to an Indian
Yeah.
restaurant.
Like twice.
Several
Do you guys?
times, yeah.
Did they give you like the chips and salsa, but it's like
Oh, papadam and
Hold
chutney.
on.
what it's called? Because I never know what it's called. It's like
Yeah.
they give you this really nice red and green sauce that are like sweet and spicy, and then it's like this like chip that's like made of beans.
Yeah, that's
It's
sounds
so good. Where
that's
can I
papadam?
get that?
and it might actually be sambal. Now that I think about it, might not be
Papa's
chutney.
dong is samba?
Sambal.
It's like
Everything the non touches.
now that's race.
That's not racist at all. It's a reference to the Lion King.
So racist.
I have an anecdote.
Okay.
There's a restaurant in Vancouver. It's called House of Dosa.
Yeah.
A dosa is like a big old, it's a flour. It's a big like Indian crepe, basically.
Oh, okay.
And this place, they were like, we got big dosas. And I was like, hey, give me one of those big dosas. It came out, it was fucking huge. That's the end of the anecdote. It was delicious, but I'm like, this was a big dosa.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got what you paid for.
Our anecdotes have gotten less and less potent throughout the show.
Okay, I have a question about Indian restaurants.
I have an
One thing-
anecdote. That's what you're supposed to say.
All right, I have an anecdote. I've been to several Indian restaurants, and they all hung up
Quit
like
bragging.
the white Christmas lights, like all over the place. Why is that a thing?
The
Is
or
that
that I
only
would
in
go
New York?
to,
Is that
they did
allowed?
have like a weird lighting.
Well, yeah,
I don't know if it was Christmas lights.
but it was the like in New
This is
York.
the strangest racism I've ever heard.
No, I'm just curious. Is like I want to know, is that a New York thing, or is that like all Indian restaurants?
I don't know.
do that?
The Indian restaurant I went to was really dark. Like they had very little lighting, and it was like string lighting. It wasn't Christmas lights, but it was like rope lights.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I guess so.
You're
But it was-
saying
yeah, it was
Indian
Diwali.
people are allergic to sunlight?
Diwali is
Was it
What's
Diwali?
Diwali? I'm gonna look this up. What is Diwali?
Diwali is a harvest festival in Indian culture.
Uh,
All right.
Oh.
Black Trinidad?
Domo
Oh,
arigato.
Nino,
Is Mal here?
Daddy, tato, I am a robot.
Rip.
Butter robot.
Butter waffle.
Ah, shit.
Can I get some butter oil?
Because he's a robot.
I am a Belgian robot.
Can you guys hear me?
Hello,
Yeah, you're
Robert.
good now.
Hey, welcome back.
Oh, I'm back. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
Meow.
Yeah, this is bad, dude.
I heard you guys talking about the robot stuff. Is it Diwali? No, I don't think so. I gone
Is
again?
it Diwali?
Show me the Wally.
That was like an at midnight skit, I think.
Y'all,
Hold up.
you didn't hear our Seinfeld episode.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
So
was
I
really good.
said, why do they call it coffee creamer? Can I put it in my tea?
Robin.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Seinfeld.
Wait,
Oh,
no,
that
gi-
was the bit where he's doing stand-up for a second, and then they go into the show after that, right?
Yeah, wait, no, give me the setup again.
So why do they call it coffee creamer? What if I put it in my tea?
More like coffee creamer.
solo.
Jabba, you'll get your money.
This bit's really easy for Rob because he just has
I just get to do Jabba the Hutt voice.
No,
the
we
big
got the
thing again,
perfect
Austin.
crossover bit. George needs money, but the bank won't give him a loan because he doesn't have a job. And then Kramer goes,
Jabba.
why don't you just go talk to Tortilla the hot dog? He'll loan you the money. He's a reasonable man. And then George, he finds himself in debt to Tortilla the hot dog. Tortilla, you'll get your money.
What I want to go copy go solo.
Well, I don't think we have to bring each other's mothers into it.
Guato.
Well,
Yeah, no, that'd be good.
it's better than Mondays was.
You gotta
Probably.
get Austin to do the bass part every time. That was so good.
Yeah, because he's never seen Seinfeld, so it's always different.
That's the only thing
Yeah.
I know from Seinfeld. Seen it
Oh,
like a
look.
million times.
I want to look up Jabba the Hutt quotes.
Oh, fuck.
Why did you go see a Tatooine warlord? Why didn't you just go to the bank, George?
Wait, I thought the joke was that we were
seemed like a
in
reasonable
Seinfeld world, and Jabba the Hutt was like, we're not noticing that he's Jabba the
Yeah,
Hutt.
no, Jabba the Hutt lives in New York City. Manhattan.
No, but it's Tortilla the Hut.
But it's not
Tortilla,
like
sorry, Tortilla the Hutt, who lives in
Tortilla the
Manhattan.
Hutt doesn't have a Star Wars universe to go back to.
Right.
Excuse me, it's Tortilla the Hut Dog. Very different.
I forgot. Hey, Cat, I'm gonna turn you into a freaking hot dog if you
The
don't.
water looks a lot nicer. I'd like to
Does
help
it?
you guys in this bit, but I don't know anything about Seinfeld.
Wanga solo.
Do you know anything about Jabba the Hutt?
Yeah.
I mean, Rob's pretty much got the whole thing there
Yeah,
for
he's
me.
got it covered, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And then Kramer's
you
like,
can see 3PO.
"Well, I'm sorry, George. He seemed like he had a good head on his shoulders." And then Jerry goes, "He doesn't even have shoulders." Squiddo, bam, 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 bam.
Someone has to say that he's gonna wrap him up in like a steak or something, and something with a tortilla reference. I don't know.
He's gonna wrap him up.
I get it, yeah.
What?
Or wrap a steak in him. I don't know.
Wrap him.
We'll find it.
Why are
Wrap
we
a
wrapping
steak
the steak?
in him.
What's the,
What is this steak
When do you
talk?
wrap a steak? I want to know this. This sounds awesome.
I think Austin's made up his own Seinfeld
You ever had
universe.
steak quesadillas?
Well, yeah, but you're not wrapping a steak around anything.
No, you're wrapping him around the
What is all this steak talk?
That's a good one. It's also not
So I'm just gonna keep doing that. That's all I got.
So-
Just
pretty
like,
good bit.
you don't even need a bass anymore. You just need Austin.
There's more
Living
instruments.
slap
Like they
bass.
go.
Yeah, he makes
No,
the
that's
noises
Doug.
with his mouth. That's really good.
Day bow bow.
Yeah, I
Why do
know.
they put sand on this map?
Yeah, I love this map. This is my favorite one.
Why don't you just make your own ISP if you're so pissed at yours?
That's a good point. Rob, you're doing the line
That's
from
that's
Alice in
always sunny
Wonderland
right there.
Twilight.
I just saw the title card. The, gang,
makes
makes
an
their own ISP.
Yeah. You haven't even seen Always Sunny either. You should watch
I know,
that.
but I know the joke. is
Ooh.
that
Yeah.
I've seen enough Reddit posts. with-
We can make our own It's Always Sunny episode. Hey, here's how it goes.
Ooh, as
We are
punctuation.
always sunny.
But
Yeah, we
Dennis
are,
goes,
actually.
the first rule of our ISP, everybody gets free porn. And then Mac's like, oh, hell yeah, free porn for everybody. And free martial arts lessons. And then Charlie goes like, something random, yeah, and everybody gets free spaghetti. And they go, we'll put that in the maybe column, Charlie. And then D comes in, what are you morons doing?
free spaghetti, Charlie. Like, how could we possibly? We're an internet company.
Well, they got the pipes that send the internet. You just put noodles in them instead, and they have a sauce
What kind of
dispenser.
internet are you talking about? They have pipes on the internet. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, man. I've seen some stuff.
And Frank walks in and just says, I think I just killed a man. He pulls his revolver
Whatever,
out.
Frank. We got a business idea right now.
And then Dee comes in, and she's like, hey guys, what are you doing? And then Frank's like, shut up, bird.
Yeah.
And then we all laugh.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll give you a loan, George. Frank, I told you I don't want your money. I'm already on the hook for Tortilla the Hut. For 15 million simoleons.
You know, Chad, you wonder why that was too real for Always Sunny? It's because our arguments are exactly the same as Always Sunny arguments, really.
I've also watched like 100 hours of that show, and like we do actually take up a lot of the roles of those characters at times.
Yeah.
So who's Charlie?
Josh.
Yeah, 100%.
Someone on Reddit said I was Charlie, and a couple of people agreed.
I think
I would happily take the role, but yeah, I don't.
I think
don't
a few of us vacillate between several characters.
That's true.
Oh, they put a lip there.
Yeah.
Did they? You know what? I'm gonna start streaming the NLSS Circle Jerk. Is what I'm gonna do right now.
I think I'm D, honestly.
Yeah. Actually, the Reddit thread said that you were D, and that you had already confirmed that you were D.
Wait, is Rob Frank?
I could be Frank.
You're like sort of
makes
Frank, sort of
sense.
Dennis.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
no,
know
I
enough
see it.
about Dennis. Who's he?
He's like a creepy
Narcissist.
Yeah, creepy narcissist.
He's
Who's
like a
the other guy?
sociopath. He's just
Yeah.
like very intelligent but very self-obsessed.
Mm.
Yo, Dan is Dennis.
Dan is like Mac, actually. Dan would be Mac, I think. Oh god, that's tough.
Who
That's
have we
all tough.
broken down enough to be Rickety Cricket? I don't know.
That's a good question. Who are the McPoyles? That's what I want to know. Who's our group's McPoyles?
That's like whenever we have like a sponsored thing that requires us to collaborate with people who aren't in the crew. We're McPoyles to each other. Like you make one of those, you know, me wani wanga jokes, and then someone else goes like, "Yeah." And you're like, oh.
Mathis is Cricket.
Oh, 100%.
You know what? You're right. He totally is. Well, you guys want to do?
See,
You guys want to
I-
do
I was
this
gonna
shit?
ask
Turn
who
him to
Cricket
shade,
is
sure,
now,
whatever.
but
Come on, you got 50
I'm just
bucks.
gonna use Mathis to make me know who Cricket is now.
No,
I
that's
think
it.
it's.
That's
I think
perfect.
you're right. It's probably Mathis.
No, Mathis is Cricket for sure. Who's the guy that they drive to cocaine abuse and hookers?
That's Cricket.
Bill
isn't it?
Bill Ponderosa.
Oh, yeah. But
Yeah.
isn't it? We're taking in like some ancillary characters here. We don't have a wide enough.
Who's
you know-
waitress?
I think Kate is the waitress.
Oh,
Because like she is a normal person amidst a sea of absurdity.
She loses some normalcy.
Oh,
though.
that's yeah. I stopped watching in season 14. Things were still pretty normal.
Well, no, I
wish
mean,
it
like,
was season 14.
even in season like 2 or 3, she's like banging Frank and stuff and doing,
Oh, yeah, I
doing
forgot.
drugs. So like,
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
true.
Yeah. Okay, so here's one of the comments about it. So earlier today, I was sharing the "I ate a piece of chicken from last night that made me sick" line from the NLSS with a friend, and I described Rob as the Charlie Kelly of the NLSS,
Okay,
Which is-
sure, yeah.
which is a fitting
It's
reason.
a mark of honor.
Yeah,
Charlie's probably the most likable character on the show. I think.
yeah,
Well,
The
he's
biggest
just
moron.
Yeah, he's like deficient, right?
No, but
Yeah,
he's
he's
got
illiterate.
like a kind heart, even though he's a little weird.
Yeah,
I
to a
guess.
degree.
I don't think too many of the others have a kind heart. Is the thing.
He's still evil. Remember that one
Chaotic neutral.
Well, I don't know, because there was that one episode where he makes a rich lady fall in love with him to, you know, get the waitress to like him, and then he's just like, yeah, fuck off, I don't care about you. At the end, she just starts crying at the ball or whatever.
I kind of forgot about that. Yeah. All right. Well, Never
He's
mind
also
then.
pretty evil.
Yeah.
They're all evil.
Let's take some time to pimp our channels.
Yeah, all right.
Why don't we start with the
Freak out.
Austin.
Hi, I'm Austin. You can find me at twitch.tv/last_gray_wolf. I'll be streaming more Witcher and what, Rob?
Sorry.
Go ahead. No, it's all about you.
I'm sorry. It's just someone in chat said Malf is totally Charlie's mom. Sorry, go
We
on.
play Gungeon and Witcher at 1 to 6 p.m. every day, Central Time.
All right, how about you, Robert?
Yeah, hi. I'm Rob, also known as Alpaca Patrol. You can find me at Alpaca Robert. You can or Bert or Bob or Bobby or Rob or
Moved on to
Robbie
Bert now?
or Robert. I've never been called Bert,
Bert.
and I hope it doesn't start. To be
No,
honest
let me.
with you,
I need to look up the name Bert. Bert's
but Rob is-
Bert's Bees.
Bert name. It's a hypochoristic form of a number of Germanic male names, such as Robert, Herbert, Gilbert, Norbert, Bertram, Berthold, and Albert.
Wait, Berthold?
Berthold. You know,
That's not a real name.
like
I've never heard of that one.
Berthold Schenk Graf von Stauffenberg, a German aristocrat and lawyer. Or Berthold Schwartz, the semi-legendary inventor of gunpowder.
Is it Berthold or Berthold?
It might be Bert. I think it might be Berthold. Berthold.
What about
Bertoldi.
Berthold of Parma, Italian Benedictine lay brother and saint?
I want to be a lay
Berthold.
brother.
You want to be my lay brother? This is the dick that took down Gawker.
What's happening?
This is the dick that took down Gawker.
All right, Nick.
This is the dick that took down Gawker. Hey everybody, I'm Rockley Smile. Find me at youtube.com/Rockley Smile Factorio. Every day over there, twitter.com/Rockley Smile if you'd like to catch my tweets announcing whenever I do streams here on twitch.tv/Rockley Smile. I'm going to grab some food and then we'll come back and see if we can maybe finish Resident Evil 7 tonight, depending on how long that takes. But I'm very excited to play more, so catch up for that.
Beautiful. Thanks for watching the Northernlion Live Super Show. It'll be back on tomorrow. Any other day would have been better than tomorrow for that sentence, but that's, the reality is it'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, aka 21 hours and 54 minutes from now. Thank you to the remaining people I have not thanked yet, like Tribs, the KT Master, Monster Art, B-Bones150, Sassanox, Pain Pajamas, Kevin92, Big Too Big, Dipsen, Rarco TV, Honk Hunter, Lyoko402, The Guy Who Rhymes, Wow, I Gotta Poop, Grey Tooge, Zibixi, Hydrophobic Fruit Tree, Feral Crowbar, Thyton, Kemaltij, Streetlight Manifesto, Hey Nong Man, Grew Burns, I Leeds United 23, hello, Wizard 1996, Kago no Torideth, Lowride McClyde, Skvalfnils, Drowned Duck, X the Beast 91, thank you as well. And that's it.
Did Nick pimp his channel?
Yeah, he's just gonna play Resident Evil after this.
Yeah, I think I said that.
I didn't even remember. All right.
I got a tip from I Want to Come in Alpaca Patrol.
Nice.
Says, hey Rob, I got a cocktail glass full of fast heating protein right to your sailor.
Yeah, pretty
Gross.
Thank you for the tip.
good. It's talking about semen, seminal fluid.
Hey, he said sailor, yeah.
Fast heating protein. Oh man. Anyway,
Hey, Kate.
No, Kate's not live after this.
Oh.
Rip.
But what's
Hey,
she gonna
Kate.
play?
Oh, let's just check Discord.
She's gonna play
Let's
the
chest.
She's gonna play the oboe.
Oh.
That's an oboe sound.
Ba-dum-bum-bum-ba-dum.
Ah!
Well, you can watch Nick play some Resident Evil after he eats some food. See you then.
Do that. It's a good game.
Yeah, so go watch him play that.
Yep.
You wouldn't want to be behind when Resident Evil 8 comes out in 2021.
Kate has to play that. She promised.
Oh.
I don't know about that.
She
The
promised.
part in the garage was fucking nuts.
Don't spoil.